What I would do you to see you again. Hello, hello, hello. It's just the three of us. How is everybody doing?
Great. I'm doing great.
Matty, what's up, man? Long time no see,
Hey,
brother. How you
yeah.
been, man?
Uh, so and so. I mean, I've got the sympathy disease, I
Dropping
think.
the beans.
The sympathy disease. Oh, that's where you get sick because other people got sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense. Because you were fine when I
Either
first.
that or you gave it to me through email or whatever. I mean,
Not
Yeah, I
how
don't know what it
diseases
is.
work.
I don't think so.
well,
I'm
computer
pretty sure
virus,
not
that's the
so.
same thing, right?
Good job.
All right, so I guess we're starting this without Spade because Spade can't be here because it might be too early. It is absolutely fantastic to see you again, Maddie, and Joy. It is good to see you guys. Was that Sniffles, that noise in the background?
Yes. Yes.
So she now got sick from you.
I hope so. At
Okay,
least I
that's
brought
great.
something back from the States.
That's nice.
I
Start
like to
jumping
share.
into it. Let me message Spade one more time, find out if he's coming in.
He responded with, I'm up way before I did, so I don't get it.
All right, let's do this. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Nick, and thank you, Monkey. Yeah, it's good to be back, man. And oh, here he comes. It's nice that you could finally fucking show up.
Oh, take your time, Spade. We're here for you.
He's sick. Are you sick, Spade? Yeah. Your microphone must be because that's got laryngitis. I can't hear a damn thing that's coming out of it.
Ooh, I love what you're doing with the room.
I should turn it on. That would, yeah.
What's up with that wall, bro? You making cotton candy and just throwing it on the wall?
No,
It looks like you went skeet on your wall, bro.
Yeah, I did. No, we had a leak, so I had to fix the wall.
Oh, new color?
Well, no, the color's going to be the same, but I just didn't have the color to paint it. So,
So still
So
blank.
anyway, all right. So anyway, let's do. I'm gonna do a recap for everybody since we've been kind of out of the loop. I do want to thank everybody in advance for anybody that showed up during the week while I did the morning streams. I know I didn't do them consistently. I did do them though, and some people would show up, and I appreciate that. I do truly. First couple days there, we had an absolutely fantastic. Actually, the whole week we were there, we had an absolutely fantastic time. There was a lot of people that I missed dearly, and I think that's just because I grew a bond. I grew a bond that I shouldn't have grown. And then that happened also with Jordan when he was leaving. But anyway, so we were there for a week. Everything was great. First couple days. I got sunburnt, man. I got really bad. I don't know what happened. You can see I got a lot of color. Looked fantastic. Arms are nice and tan. It's even getting tanner up here. So it's all good. But second day, you know me, I'm crazy. I want to take my shirt off. I want to walk the boardwalk. This is the day that Stan and Vaughn show up, correct? Back to back. Yes? Vaughn, yes.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my shirt off. I'm going to put it on my belt. It's no big deal. I've done this shit before. So I get down to Wildwood. So, of course, I take my shirt off and I walk down the boardwalk. And John, of course, wearing his little white T-shirt. And I said, don't be a pussy. Take it off, too. He was like, what? You're a pussy. Watch me. And then he took it off. And we're walking down the boardwalk. And he's from Belgium, so he doesn't know what sun is to begin with. The whole time, that's why he's got that weird tan on his face, because he went like this. He didn't know how to react to the sun. Anyway,
I mean, I've
so,
seen pictures of it.
Seen pictures, but you haven't experienced it, right? The wrath
Yeah,
of
that's true.
ultraviolet.
I've heard people talking about it.
So anyway, so I'm walking up and down the boardwalk. We're up there for about 30 minutes. It's getting a little hot. Let me go back. I felt good. I felt really good. Really good. About 30 minutes go by. We're sitting in the house. I'm like, whoo, buddy, I'm hot. You know, everybody's got sunburnt before. And needless to say, about 2 hours go by. I was like, yeah, I'm not going back on that boardwalk. So we ended up going back on. I put my shirt on. And we come back, and that night I had the worst fever I ever had in my life. Now, my first impressions were this is sun poisoning. For people that don't know what it is, it's called photodetrimus. And that is when you get blisters in your skin or fever, nausea, headache. And then I said this, and I made this very clear. I said, is this transferable? Is this contagious? Now, automatically you think, no, right? It's sunburn. You can't give somebody a fever from some shit that you got from the sun, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, sure.
Theoretically.
Right. It doesn't make sense. There's no virus. Why would someone get what you have? Mm-hmm. So I'm shivering. I mean, you could ask Jordan. I looked like I was gonna fucking die, bro. I thought I could not breathe. I could not control my body. It was bad, but I still champed up. I was like, oh, I'm so sick. I gotta go to bed. No, I just kind of for like whatever hours, and I'm thinking when I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna die because I cannot regulate my temperature. I didn't have any pills, didn't have any ice. I couldn't take a bath because the water was made with rust. It's like you took the bottom of a lead pipe, and I'm saying a lead pipe. You took a lead pipe and just kind of let it sit outside for 300 years, or like an old wagon wheel axle from the 1800s, and just left that in a tub when you turn on the water. And I was like, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get tetanus. And as much as that may bring down my fever, now I got to deal with a whole nother set of problems. But anyway, so I was like, all right, whatever. I wake up the next day, and I was like, it's not that bad, right? Like I started getting better. No congestion, no upset stomach. I was like, all right, it's cool. It's just a fever. So we go out walking for maybe 20 minutes. I don't want to tell the whole story. I want to go how long because there's a punchline to this. We go out that next day, whatever. And then I was like, I'm not going to go out tomorrow. I'm gonna sit inside, let my skin heal. And then the day after, so 2 days after I get that fever, now it's on. Now I've got the fever again, nausea, upset stomach, wanting to vomit, diarrhea. You name it, bro. You name it. I got it all, except for like through sore throat, coughing. I thought not Lance. I thought Stan gave it to me. Because he said his daughter was sick, and of course I think I lost Stan. Stan won't renew because I attacked him. It's just I. Every time I see that motherfucker, he always gives me COVID. Anyway, long story short, I ended up getting everybody sick, and I felt bad, bro. I felt bad, and I'm not one of those people that's like, like I legitimately felt bad. I was going out of my way to try to not. Jordan was next. Jenna and Bree, totally fine. 3-4 days after I get it, so they're fine. Okay, and you would think that Bree would be the first to get it if it was COVID or something. She didn't get it. She got it the actual last, and she still has it now. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. I just think that there was nobody that I was exposed to that was sick. And you could use the argument and say I got it from the airport. But if I got it from the airport, I would have had it sooner, and it wouldn't have been, was it triggered by the fever? So did the fever that I have heat my body up? So let me just add one more thing before we talk about this. The more that we sat in this house, like the more that we sat on a specific couch, we all got sicker. We're outside walking around, right? I'm not being dramatic. Swear to God. We all walk outside. We're breathing. We're feeling good. We come inside for 15 minutes, sit on that couch, like clockwork, bro. Right back. The longer you sit on it, the sicker you get. You stand up, you walk away, you sit somewhere else, even inside the house, in the dining room table. You don't get sick. There's some shit on this couch, bro. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but there's some. It's not fungal because we don't have any breathing problems. It's not mold. What could it be? Whatever it was on that fucking couch, and it got us deathly ill. That's the only thing that I could come up with.
Well, Vaughn is still not sick, though, right?
He was coughing. You
Oh,
can
he
blame
was.
his allergies all he wants. He's getting it.
Agree. And Tony got sick?
Yep.
Oh, he did.
Anybody that stayed in the house got sick. Except for Vaughn and Tia, but like John said, I heard them cough. I heard whether or not they got it to our extremes, I don't know. But
They
anybody
didn't
that walked
stay
into the
as
house,
long as we did in the house. They usually met up with us. Oh, there it goes. Met up with us, stayed in the house for a couple of hours, and then we went outside.
There was a thing
Overall,
with the there was a
yep.
thing with the cleaning lady when you guys
mm-hmm,
arrived over
mm-hmm,
there, right?
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. She was saying that Jenna said that she heard her say something about it's dirty or I can't clean it or something. But I remember when I pulled up, she said it's clean. You could go ahead and go in. So, but there was another car there. I didn't go in yet. 'Cause I guess the homeowners were there. But I don't know. I tried to. I don't know. Some shit got us sick, and it's not. It is possible I walked up to somebody to order all the food, and because I was so exposed to all my skin and shit, that they breathed on me, and I got it that way. I find that hard to believe. It's too open in Wildwood. It's too open.
Yeah, it's way too open.
The only thing I can add is we woke up at the time you ordered us to wake up and leave. I did. It was 5 a.m. and I felt really congested. And by the time we went to Edison, it started to
Town.
leave my body.
English Town.
So yeah, English Town, and English Town where we got the shish kebabs.
Yeah.
And by the time I was at the
and the
airport,
fries.
even in Newark, and by the time I got in JFK, I started to feel really good. And on the airplane, I coughed once. Didn't cover my mouth. I was like, "Pfft,
Right, that's how I
Europeans
fucking
get
I
it."
mean, everybody's
Yep.
sick, bro. I'm being a spread. I don't give a shit. I was coughing on kids when they were walking in the airport.
licking the seats.
Hey, kid, you got some cute hands. Let me see those. There you go.
Ah.
Go say hello to your mother. Just fucking giving it to everybody, bro. If I'm going down, everybody's going down.
Jordan
Yes,
is
that's
spreading it
right.
throughout the whole world.
Oh, I shook hands with everyone
Nice.
on that flight.
It's nice to be in America.
I
It's nice
know.
to be in America.
the nose first, and then
travels,
shaking
safe
of the
travels.
hands. Right, Jordan, the nose first, and then the shaking of
Oh,
the
yeah.
hands. Yeah.
I was blowing kisses to everyone. Mwah!
Yeah.
Spit everywhere. Yeah, I feel great now. Once we started leaving, you met us on Friday, Spade, when we were in the house. Congested, runny noise.
Well, yeah, you
nose,
sounded like that. Yeah,
everything.
everybody's
Yeah. Once we were on that boardwalk, I felt amazing. And that only took like 20 minutes. And when we get in the house, especially when we
That's
woke
no
up in the
virus I
morning,
know. I've never had anything like that.
I
Where
don't
you
know,
go
man.
into somewhere
would
and then
be-
it gets worse. But then when you
Chemicals or
stand up
something.
and walk away, it gets better.
Right?
I mean, I've had it before where you actually go to work and you feel like, oh, the flu
Yeah.
is practically gone, and you come home, and then by the time you go to bed at night, it's coming back up. This was weird. Immediately when you went outside, 20 minutes in the sun, you felt
well.
great.
That's because of the fresh air. No, I mean you're sitting in the fresh air.
Yeah, but then
as
you're
opposed to,
okay. But true. But if you're really sick and you have a virus, that you can feel a little bit better, but it doesn't. I felt healthy. Like if you wanted to do the boardwalk 10 times over, I'm good. I can do it.
So do you have?
When I was
do you
in the
have-
house,
Who was in the
No.
house before you guys?
The owners of the house and the cleaner.
who acted weird, by the way.
So
Now that
you
I
were
think
the
about
first-
it, that they rushed in to get the silverware and back out, they were acting weird. The more I play that back,
what do you mean the silverware? What did they do to the silverware?
There was no silverware in the house. They had to go get silverware and bring it back.
and
What
they
did
rushed in and then left. Like they were acting weird. Just drop it off and go on your way. It's like rush, in and out. And that was the husband that dropped it off, and the wife rushing him.
Yeah, and there
I
were
don't know,
gnats in the
man.
house. There were flies in the house. I don't know.
Oh.
There's too many. There's too many variables, and it's not like even. And I kept on making this joke. I think it's very good. It's like when we get sick, we try to point to patient zero. Like somehow when we find that person, We're gonna come up with a cure. Like it doesn't do shit. It's just somebody to point the finger at aside from yourself. The fact of the matter is this: is that everybody got sick, regardless of however I got it. Everybody got sick from me. That is 100% factual, 100%. And I apologize. You know, I don't go on vacation. Contrary to popular belief, I don't go on vacation to piss people off or make people more angry. I go there to just kind of keep it cool.
Hey, listen, I was warned. I was told, you know, if you're afraid, don't come. And, you know, if you're afraid, don't hug me, don't touch me, don't do anything.
Yep.
But even that infection, the way it spread didn't even make sense.
Yeah, because it
Number
was all
two
different people
should
at
have
random
been
times.
no. Number 2 should have been Brie.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Without a
saying.
doubt.
It was random
Yeah.
of the people who got sick. But then again, it could be because of the way their body handles a cold. Maybe some people their body was fighting it off longer, and then finally gave out and said, "Okay, just take it, get it."
Ooh.
What?
Wait, I think I got it. We didn't get it from the boardwalk. We didn't get it from the house. We got it from the deli. You got it after me, right? I was the
Yes.
first one to pay at the deli.
Yep.
Maybe that dude at the deli was sick, and then you were the second one to pay at the deli. Maybe we got it from them, and then we gave it to everybody else, which is why I took days. Doesn't matter. Either way, we're here now. We were sick. Sucks.
We
Let's talk about the
survived.
style of people. Let's talk about that. So I got some videos. My first day having a fever. I got some videos of some, we're going to call them ladies, for lack of a better term. The new style is, I don't know if you guys did it in Belgium, but here in America, we had this thing in the 90s and 2000s. We had this thing in the 90s and the 2000s. All right, let me open these up. How am I going to do this? Hold on. So we had a style. Now you gotta wait because Jordan's giving me the. Is there a website? I'll just use those. Hold on. Did you take pictures of the current or no?
No,
Okay.
because you had a video and pictures.
I do
you
have
took.
a video, but I'm gonna make
Yeah.
like a whole video on it.
Sometimes
but,
I
this
sprinkle
works
when
for
I
now.
I didn't
do
take
it.
pictures. No.
Yeah, no. This works for now. So, airdrop. We'll do it like this. And then we will go like this. Oh, these are nice. Good find. Is it not going to let me These are some small ass pictures. 165 by 229. Okay, well I guess it's good.
It's from a Polaroid.
Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, this is okay. You're just gonna have to deal with me. So let me just go like this. So hold on, I gotta get you guys on the screen. Hold on.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. All right, let me just do this real quick. Hold on. So if I go here
Start zooming in.
and then I go like this. So you see the way that you guys got a good shot of that? Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yes.
So you see that and you kind of, this is nice. This is really nice. Let me zoom that in a little bit. Is this in Wildwood?
No.
So you see this up with the little dress with their heels, right? And then even here, check these girls out, even in the bathing suits. You might say that's too much, you know. They're wearing like tankinis or something. But let's talk about this for a minute. What happened to women? What happened to women? It's a genuine question. What happened to women where they don't give a shit what they look like? This is key now. This is key. And we're even referencing the girls that are on OnlyFans and take all their clothes off. What happened to women?
They got
You know, the whole
complacent.
free the nipple movement. That's what happened. They just said, "Fuck
No,
it, let's just show everything
Maddie?
off."
they're all strong and independent and don't need
Right.
to do anything about whatever they look like, and everybody's got to take them just the way they are.
So you would argue and say that these women on the screen here are not independent, yeah?
Oh, they probably are, but that's the mindset of modern day women. That's what they make of being independent. They look like a frump, and we gotta deal with it because she's an independent. She's a boss bitch. She's better than a man, or just as good
When's the
than a
last
man.
time anybody here been out and seen a girl wear something like this?
Nice.
With the heels and the
Oof.
pantyhose and the... I mean, this picture looks like it was taken in 1942. But it's probably
No,
not. It's probably
70s,
60s.
no?
I,
Yeah,
60s,
70s.
yeah, 60s, 70s maybe. It's kind of hard to tell based off of...
I think you could tell by the hairstyle. Wasn't that like a 67 early 70s thing?
yeah, probably 60s,
70s,
70s.
early 70s.
But either way,
Well, I
right? So
remember.
you see these, and you're like, wow, those are attractive women. We went to the boardwalk, and everybody knows that me and Spade were going to walk up to women. Now, in the first couple of days before I got terminally ill, I'm not terminally ill. Before I got really ill, I was like having fun. I was walking up to just kids, adults. I don't give a shit. Dudes, whatever, right? The more sicker I got, the less I wanted to approach people. But I still would have done it. The reason why we didn't do this is fairly simple. It has nothing to do with Spade. It's got to do with me. It's because every girl that was on that boardwalk was under 14 years old.
Well, it's not just you. I agreed when I walked there and I was like, holy shit, what's with all these kids here? You were afraid to do anything. Anyone would be afraid.
The rest was indoors doing their OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So Wildwood is a
Making
very
money.
family-orientated place. Okay, there's no bars on the boardwalk. There's no...
Not the way they were dressed, though. I'll tell you that
They
much.
even a
That's
curfew, right?
No,
Yeah.
Matthew. They were dressed. They looked like they were 14, but they looked like they were dressed like they were 25.
I mean, I got videos and pictures.
It was bad. I turned around to Jay and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't remember it like this 2 years ago.
To recap: jailbait, jailbait, jailbait,
Yes,
jailbait,
yes.
jailbait.
Oh,
I turn
yeah.
around.
Okay.
Yeah, I turn around to join. I was like, yeah, we're gonna get 5 to 7 for this. If anybody goes and talks
Yep.
to anybody.
There were a couple that you just looked at the back and you would go, that's kind of nice. That you kind of gain upon them and you see the faces like, no, not at all. You're 12.
It was
Nope.
Yeah. Well, look at the examples they have nowadays.
Yeah,
I got it, Jay. They all went to
doesn't really
they all went
work,
to DJs.
right?
No, it doesn't. What you're looking at. So if the argument is, I don't remember who said this to me, but if their parents are the ones that wore sweatpants, let's say 15 years ago, which would have brought us to the teens, right? Let's just say 2010 and plus. I don't really remember that style. I don't, honestly.
Nothing special. It started to get tighter.
For teenagers in 2010s? Or the teens?
Yeah, everything. Yeah. Wasn't the that's when the they started to get to wear the tighter clothing and everything. Like skinny jeans started to get into being a thing. Because like up until like '09, it was still like, the hip hop baggy era.
Yeah, I remember 2000s. I don't remember the teens, but either way, so while that wouldn't apply then, I don't know. Their style is extremely baggy sweatpants, like straight pipes. So it's same baggy from waist all the way down to legs versus what the sexy style was, kind of baggy on the top. And then as it got closer, you kind of had those elastic bands on the bottom. And then you look up old pictures of like TLC or late 90s sweatpant look. You'd wear boots, you'd wear a crop top on the top, just pushing your tits together. And then your panties, your G-string or your thong, preferably a thong over G-string, would go over
Pop
your
out.
waist and over or out of the pants. Now, what they do now, and they would roll it over then too, but now what they do is they wear the straight pipes, they roll it over, they wear like razorbacks. I don't know if you know what a razorback is. It like crosses in the back. It's not really crop tops. It's like a razorback crop top, halter top thing. Halter top usually goes around the top. No, just razorback. And no sex appeal, no makeup, frizzy hair, or really wet hair. Those are the extremes. And they wear sandals or flip-flops or slides with socks or Crocs. That is the outfit. I have videos to prove this. If we saw 100,000 girls, 100,000, 99,900 of them wore that outfit. And it's not even like they're different colors. It was gray on the bottom, blue or gray on the top. That's it. That is the style right there. It's like there was a sale on those sweatpants and those tops, and Temu or Wish made entirely too many of them, and they bought them all.
And Sheen. Don't forget Sheen.
So
Yeah, it looked like they were handing them out for free.
which
That's what it
influencer
looked like.
started doing it?
The thing is I don't know. It's hard to say because these girls are 14 years old. So if you base it off of an influencer that caused them to do it, they would all have to follow the same influencer. Yeah, somebody that's super viral.
Right. So what are the chances are then?
You only need a couple, and then they kind of rolls over into the other ones. You got the hive mind. No, the other thing.
No, you're right. Hive mind mentality. They all copy the
The
same.
hive mind mentality, and so and so is wearing it. Oh, I want the same thing, and oh, she's cool. So and so is wearing this. So that's how it goes.
But what about being unique and standing out?
That's too hard. That's too hard.
Yeah, but you don't have to make a lot of changes to that outfit. Instead of going
they are.
gray, go blue. Be different.
They are
Black,
unique.
white, green.
Black, white.
I mean,
can still have the
there's so
sweatpants.
many colors on the spectrum, bro. Like there's so many different shades. You just picked one.
Purple with yellow dots. Go crazy.
And I know it seems like we're making this like a mountain out of a molehill, but I could promise you that I have never seen anything like this. Never.
But it's not. It's true though. Let's say one of those kids go missing. What were they wearing? Oh, the same outfit everyone else is wearing on that boardwalk. Good.
What does their hair
we'll
look
get
like?
back to you.
Everybody else
The
is.
same.
They say playing Where's Waldo, essentially. Nobody knows where anybody is.
Do they really want to be that one sheep that sticks out his head above the rest of the herd?
Here's a better answer to that question, or a better question is:
It's always nice when you one up everybody else.
Okay, that guy sounds sexy as shit. Thank you so much, David. But what if? Now there were a couple that would wear like jeans, like nice tight jeans. But I still want to walk up to them because you're too young. With a little white belt, I saw a couple, but it was rare. And you know what I noticed too is that none of them had men with them. Okay, when I'm saying men, let me rephrase that. None of them have had boyfriends that were visible.
True.
It was cool to have a boyfriend when I was 15. Not me to have a boyfriend. It was cool for girls to have boyfriends in their 15s, right? Or in their teenagers,
right?
When they're walking around, like it was.
So nobody could bother you.
Statement. Yeah, made a statement. Now makes a statement when girls are holding each other's hands, and now they got transgenders in that pack. Oh shit!
Nice.
We saw them.
And
I saw Belly. They weren't wearing the sweatpants though. They were wearing the little like cheerleader shorts with the bellies hanging out, hairy legs, frizzy hair.
At that point, I wanted them to wear sweatpants.
Yes. Posture, yeah. What Stan said is very accurate. It's hard for you guys to imagine what we're talking about because you didn't see it on our level, right? So it's just like us just complaining about fashion. But I could promise you, it was like watching. You ever seen the movie Stepford Wives? How all the wives are
Yeah.
exactly the same. It was like
Yes.
watching
Yep.
Stepford Children. Like it was just a bunch of fucking robots,
Carbon copies of each other.
and everybody
And it
with their
was true
phones
for
on
the
them.
men as well, right?
Yep, the men with the short shorts and the slides. What is up with slides, bro?
Wouldn't you say
Or
the current society and youth, they're more inclined to do that? Just copy each other and without any originality. I think it's gotten worse and worse. If you look back in like our time or whatever, it's the follow me and copy and the Me Too movement. It's gotten worse in children or in
So
teens.
who's it on then? The parents or the kids to be unique? To force them to be unique?
Well, do you need to force somebody to be unique?
I don't know. You saw there was a girl that was walking in front of me and Jordan. Okay, I'm not joking. I don't know how to say this without sounding weird. She had to be 13 years old. She had a pair of things on that were not a bikini bottom, that her butt cheeks and vagina were out. And she's walking right in front of us. What do you do? You don't look. It's a
Well, as a
little
parent, you're supposed
impossible.
to slap her
It's
silly.
impossible. You're right in front of me and I see her vagina. Like, what are we doing here? I feel weird.
The thing
walk
is, they
up
do
to
it for
them and
themselves.
tell them you're making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right.
No, no.
I am offended by what you are wearing for you. So,
But you can't. You can because then you
no, not
admit
at
you
that
looked
age
at it.
either. Not. I wouldn't mind doing it to somebody that's 19 or 20. Somebody that's 13.
See, but here's where things get weird. So they do it for themselves, so they feel nice and pretty. It's it's not attention seeking at all or wanting
Sure.
people to look at it. That has nothing to do with it. But if somebody looks at it that they like or want the attention from, it's all okay. If somebody they don't like and they don't want the attention from looks at it, you're in trouble. Because all of a sudden you're an old perv.
I don't think you can
Yeah.
be a pervert when you're walking in front of me with no clothes on. I'm no matter what title you want to give me.
See, but you're not obliged to look at that.
My
Yeah, but
eyes will argue with you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
okay, but
once you realize the age of that person, it did make you feel a certain way. At
Oh,
least
yeah.
it did for me. It's like,
Oh
ooh,
yeah. I don't mind
didn't
seeing
expect
it.
it.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not like running away and going to call the cops. It's just, where's the kid's parents? Yo, even if you go back when I was that age and you saw girls like that and their parents caught them, yo, you're getting popped right in the mouth. I promise you, your mom is gonna smack you in front of every single person. There were people walking around with their parents like that, bro. With
See,
their and I get it, you're at the beach, so you say bikini bottom. No, no, no. These are shorts that have nothing on underneath and their butt crack and vaginas out. No, man, no.
see, but that's where a strong-handed father figure would come in.
The fathers
that
were
way.
there. Fathers were there. They were with the family.
Right,
kids,
but
with
they're
Or
not
like especially
strong.
for a daughter, you can do whatever you want. You can put on pants, but you're not leaving the house with that on.
I don't even care if you're wearing pants that have no panties. That's fine. I mean, I'm not with it, but I'd rather that than just shorts with no panties.
Yep.
Yo. Okay. Whatever. We'll move past it. It's bad. I think it is. I'm no one to talk about bad parenting. I'm just saying that is despicable. It is despicable. It's that simple. It is.
Yeah.
And it angers me to see that I don't tell people how to parent their children, and I never will. Your daughter is going to have zero self-respect for herself. If that's how she goes out now at 13, where her mind is young and fragile, think about what she's going to be at 21.
Yeah.
That
I
is
guess everybody's a stripper.
that's that.
That
Everyone
comes
becomes a
back to
stripper at that point.
the value of a woman as well, right?
Yep.
Starts young. Yep. Sure.
Because inherent value, it only goes down. So if you walk around all the time when you're 12, 13, 14, that's only going to get worse. So you're devaluating yourself even more.
But even the boys, though, Maddie, even the boys, bro, like they're all hunchback. Like there's no.
That's from
I don't.
watching
Did your parents teach you? Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah.
Ooh, you might be on to something.
That's
Did you
why.
guys catch what Maddie just said with the phone?
No.
So if you got a phone in your hand, right? You're not going like this, right?
No,
You're going
I'm
like
like you.
this. So when they put
So
that
you're
phone
hunchback
away,
over.
it's like that pinky finger shit that some of y'all get from holding the phone. If you put that away, which they don't, by the way, because people will walk into you because they're whatever's on their phone is so important.
Yep.
That's a good point. And when they put it away, they're like I don't know how to do it. Like their shoulders are forward and their backs are up, like
Hunchback.
a hunchback.
Yeah, like a hunchback.
Posture is gone.
Ooh,
They
you
slack.
got back
They
problems
slack.
at 21. You're gonna be a hooker with a back brace on.
A hooker with a bend.
Nice.
With scoliosis,
Nice.
a hooker with scoliosis.
I feel like I'm getting a discount somehow.
Yo, oh god. Anyway, yeah, I got lots of videos. We had a good time. It was fun. It was fun. You know what we
Yeah,
didn't
it
see
was-
there though? We didn't see any pro Biden people, and I'm a little upset about that.
Oh.
Didn't even
Because those
see
don't
Pro Biden
exist.
merch.
They don't exist, Jay. They don't
None?
exist. Nobody's a pro Biden. They're anti-Trump. It's always going to be like that.
Okay, well, I didn't see any anti-Trump shirts. I wanted to because Matt,
I don't know what to say.
Basically, there's these places, right? They have these shirts. I think I showed a little bit of on the stream where you can like they take what's hot, Hawk Tool, and then they put that on a shirt, right? Or they'll do
Right.
whatever. They're the current memes. There's one where I love toxic boys. You know, I love big cocks in my ass. This is the only shirt that doesn't
I
have
didn't see
cum on
those.
it. You know, stupid shit. But I didn't see anything for Biden. And if I did, I swear to God, I was gonna buy one and go up and down that boardwalk wearing it.
Well, because the thing is, though, who's going to buy that? They're only going to make things that they know people will buy. People will buy Trump merch. They're not
Oh,
going to
but
buy
you don't know,
Biden.
Spade. You can't buy that shirt. Not straight
Wow.
away.
If it's a picture of Biden sniffing a teen, wouldn't you buy it just to be wrong?
There were a lot of pro-Trumpers. There was a guy carrying around a
Oh,
fucking mannequin on a stick.
Mannequin on a stick.
I still haven't figured out what those dates were.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
It said 45, 47. What?
45th president,
45
47th president.
47th, yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's the president number.
Oh,
Didn't his
It was
own
a-
people suddenly after debate they were very surprised that he apparently had Alzheimer's or wasn't capable anymore, and they wanted to replace him with somebody
Right.
else. All of a
That's the
sudden.
thing now. Yeah, that's the thing now. The Democratic
have a lot
Party
of
wants to
time to do
replace
it.
him.
If you're gonna do it, you got to do it quick, man. You've got 5 months, 6 months.
I don't think that's ever happened before, right? Where somebody
No.
has been dropped 6 months prior to less than 6 months
Especially
prior
an
to the
incumbent
election.
president. No,
Yeah, I don't think so.
no.
I think they're gonna keep him, get him elected. He will drop off after a couple of months, and they'll replace him, probably with Harris.
But then what happens
That'll
now?
be that. Yeah, you can't. There's no way. There's nothing in the Constitution. There are things in the Constitution how it goes down. If the president dies, vice president. Vice president dies, you get Speaker of the House. Speaker of the House goes, then it's Secretary of Defense. And then it just keeps on going down, 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 down. I don't know how you just kind of slide Gavin Newsom in there.
legally you can't.
What happens now? Because the thing I don't get is, so they want to replace him. He's still president now. His own people kind of are admitting that he's not fit for office. So are they gonna kick him off of
Trump
the
might win,
presidential
man.
seat as well?
Trump might win just
No.
based off of how Biden is. Trump might win, and then the problem just goes away by itself.
He's not fit to lead us for the next few years, but he's still the president in office. How did that? I don't get it.
He's sharp. He's just not sharp enough.
As a tax.
He's not. Well, yeah, he's
Back
only
end of
sharp
the
when it
pack.
comes to golf statistics. When you're talking about golf, he shoots back his answers, no problem. Anything else?
Still convinced he's gonna win.
No way, man. If you watched that debate and you thought that Biden was going to win,
It's not. It's not. It's just because the same way Trump won is the same way Biden is gonna win again.
no.
Trump
but if
got in
not-
office because it wasn't Hillary, and Biden will do his second term because it's not Trump.
People have
But if
lost.
Biden wins, there is something seriously wrong with your system. There is something off, something wrong that needs to be fixed.
Is it the system or is it the people in the system?
The people in the system.
Either
It's not
or.
the system. It's not. It can't be
It's
the
not the
system.
system.
The system's been the
System-
same.
Yeah, for 200 years, 300 years, whatever it is, it's
Can't
perfectly
be
fine.
Yeah, I mean, we can't just say, oh, for the past 150 years it's worked, but all of a sudden just a cog fell off. No, that doesn't make any sense. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with the system. I think what's wrong with the system is the people in the system.
Right, it's the
People
marketing.
Base it off of who do they like more, not
Right,
what is
exactly.
good for this country. Nobody gives a shit
Correct.
about what's good for this country anymore.
It's
People
all
just
about
care
the marketing.
who's the best ringleader, who's the best
That's-
MC.
Yeah.
No, it's a
Okay.
media circus. That's what it is. It's media circus. The one they promote and the one they don't promote. and
Right,
the one
it's
they-
all the
No,
marketing.
It's the
Ridicule and-
same everywhere.
It's
It's the
funnel.
same everywhere. Go to 100 Europeans or Belgians or Americans and ask them, okay, what's the Republican Party's goal for the next 4 years? What's the Democrats' party for the next 4 years? Nobody
I don't
knows. They go from, I like that guy. He's a straight shooter. Okay, but what does he
For
stand
what?
for?
Straight shooter for
What does he
though?
stand
That's
for?
the
What
point.
is he willing to do for you the next 4 years? Nobody knows. I like his haircut.
Nice, nice. Let's all get the same haircut.
The
We
way
could
he
be like
combs
North
it over
Korea.
like that is real nice. Oh, okay. That's
You got some sweatshirts as well or sweatpants?
we got a problem is when Biden starts wearing slides with socks and he comes out with gray sweatpants on and a blue halter top. Oh shit. I'm voting
Crocs
for
and
him.
white
that happen.
I want to
socks.
see where this goes. I'm voting for him.
The sad thing is, I could see that happening, so they can make him look more hip. I could see that happening. He resonates with the younger crowd when he does that. Somebody who's almost 90 with somebody who's 15.
I'm gonna be the oddball out here. I don't want Trump. I don't want Biden. I want somebody in there that's young, fresh, and that we haven't had before. That's what I want.
Anyone between 40 and 50.
DeSantis.
I feel like you're absolutely right on that, I think everyone agrees with you. I don't think there's anybody in this United States that disagrees that we should have somebody at 80 years old as opposed to 40 years old. The problem
Yes,
is that we
people
don't
will
have,
say Trump. People will say Trump.
no. They'll say Trump because against Biden. They're not.
No.
going to say people-
No. There's people that just say Trump. We got
If you
some in
find
chat
somebody-
right now. Stan, David,
If
Vaughn.
you find somebody 45 years old who has the same values as Trump,
That's not
they're
what
gonna
we're
go for
talking
that
about.
guy.
I don't give a shit about values. I'm just talking about
Well,
somebody that we haven't had before. I don't care if
Okay,
they're
so then
92.
vote for Kennedy. Vote for Kennedy.
No. That guy's voice creeps
Because
me
you're
the fuck
gonna
out.
talk like this.
Every time he talks, I feel like I'm watching Saw.
I'm gonna talk like this.
Yeah. I can't even talk like
Oh.
I'm getting sick.
Stan is not wrong. Every parent knows that look.
Nice.
That's the guys.
Did you see the viral clip that they were trying to make Donald Trump look bad after the debate when they showed the after the debate when he walked off? Biden's wife came up to Biden, grabbed Biden, and walked him over to the table to shake everyone's hand, and they're making it look like Trump was an asshole for not doing that. You didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, they were trying to make it look like Trump was an asshole. He just debate's over, I'm out, deuces, and
I don't think
Trump's
that makes him look like an
not Trump's
asshole.
wife, Biden's wife. What?
So,
I don't think that
but
makes
at this
Trump look
point, isn't
bad.
that geriatric abuse? What they're doing to him?
Yes, she walked up to grab him off the podium. He almost fell down the 3 steps that were there at the debate, and she was holding
in
on to
his
him.
defense, they were steep.
They were not steep. But they made it look like he was, you can't walk away. But then they brought him over to the table to shake people's hands as if probably that was the intent. Oh, let's walk down over here and shake all the, what are those
Spade,
people
did
called?
you
The
eat those rum
presenters?
cakes?
I only ate a quarter of it. I only got one. And I
Oh, you
ate a
didn't get
quarter.
two?
I didn't. No, John got 2.
Mm. How was your
still
food,
got a lot.
John? Tell us about your food in Jersey. How was your experience?
10 out of 10. Everything was
How much-
better than what we
How much
have
weight
here.
did you gain? How much weight did you gain this week?
Not that bad. I just weighed
Ask me.
myself.
Hey, how much
2
weight
kilo-
did you gain?
Yeah, 1.8 or almost 2 kilos. That's not that bad.
What is that? Half a pound?
Good question. Let me do some maths.
Listen, isn't like 2 kilos like 1 pound?
4.
Or something like that?
4.4.
Oh, 4.4 pounds. Okay. Wow. In 1 week? And
Yeah,
you
that's
did all
not
that
that
walk. And you did all that walking though.
Yeah, that's what kept it in balance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Check.
that's imbalance.
I think so.
Otherwise-
I expected way
otherwise it
worse.
would have been
I'll drop
6.
this off. Yeah.
So
I'll
if not
drop
for the
this off
walking,
in
it'd be 10
a
pounds,
week.
right? If
A
not for the
week,
walking, it'd be
yes.
10 pounds.
Definitely. I tried everything. Everything. Pizza, lobster roll, Snow White roast beef sandwiches, bagels. Yes.
Oh, nothing.
I
All right,
lost
she's,
0.6
flatlining.
pounds. 0.6 pounds.
Nice.
Lost.
It was all the walking. It was all the walking.
Yeah, but the amount of food that I consumed. Like, for
Right,
instance,
but
I just
the-
had breakfast.
all-
I had 21 mini wheats, right? The breakfast I would have there would be pork roll, egg, and cheese on a bagel.
Whoa.
So you're talking about 200 calories versus 900. That just goes to show that you can eat that way. You can, if you want to walk 30,000 steps every day
That's it.
and
And maybe
sweat
get
like
sunburned.
a hairy rhinoceros.
Yep.
Yeah,
Get
I
some
thought I was
flu,
going to come back in.
sweat
and
it out.
So anyway, with the foods, right?
And the-
What'd you have? Tell everybody what you have. Jordan, hit it. Let's get Matty Jelly.
Snow White roast beef sandwiches, the best pizza I've ever had. Belgian fries. The ones in English Town. Mwah. The shish kebabs. Lobster roll. Hot dog for $1. Show me a food you can have here for $1 or €1
Show me
that
food
tastes that
anywhere
great.
you can have $4. Anywhere. Yeah, so
Overall,
everything,
my-
Italian sausage, funnel
my-
cake, everything.
Pastrami.
Yeah, the pastrama didn't
Dropping
even
the
cut it in the
beans.
top 5. Sorry.
Wow, really? Oh,
Yes.
I mean, again, you had a lot of food, so yes. What about
Yeah.
coconut rum cake?
In the dessert department, yes, I have 2 categories:
Why is there 2 categories? What are the 2 categories?
dessert and meal.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the dessert had 2 categories. Okay.
My favorite dessert
No,
out
no,
of
no,
all
no.
of them.
The orange one.
Oh, the orange
The ice,
sherbet.
the custard.
Oh,
Yeah.
the orange sherbet.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's good shit. That's good shit.
And then the mint. Yeah,
The
then the
mint.
mint.
Thanks, Jenna. Thanks, Mama. Yeah, Maddie, I don't know. Like we talked about you a lot. Whether or not would you be able to eat the food, right? You want to be able to do the walk. You could do the porch thing where we're sitting on a porch for hours on end, so that would be fun. And I think you could do some of the food.
Oh yeah.
Like you can
Some
have
of it.
pork, right?
Yeah. I can have pork. Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Just
shish kebabs. Look, when you go down to Wildwood, you got food, right? Like you got good food. The Snow White roast beef is the best roast beef I've ever had in my life. In my life. But there's something about Englishtown shish kebabs and French fries. It's the I don't know with
It's the
sriracha.
charcoal.
There's
Most,
something on the
most,
sauce, man. The sauce or the pork. It's just
but in
it's making my
Englishtown,
mouth
don't they
water.
do the shit? Don't they do the shish kebabs on charcoal as opposed
No,
to most?
no,
No,
it's
It's not on
gas.
it's a
charcoal.
grill.
No, it's
Oh,
gas.
it's on gas. I
Yeah.
thought it was on charcoal.
Now I've known the one guy. He even recognized me. I've known him since I was 6, and he's still my age. Well, I think he's 1 year younger than me, so he was 5. His granddaddy was showing him how to do the shish kebabs, and yeah, he saw me. And usually shish kebabs aren't ready at 12. We got them at 9:30. Man, oh god, dude, best, arguably the best pork I've ever had in my life, and I'm not a fan of pork. Not. I mean, I'll eat it like bacon, but their pork shish kebabs are,
Moist, soft,
yeah, all that.
juicy.
Sweet, strong, flavorful. Sometimes get a little fat on it. That's all right. Just swallow it. Um,
But that's with all meats.
oh God.
And then the French fries with the apple cider vinegar. Ooh.
You've never had that before, had that was your first time, right?
No.
I saw the short.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you've never had that because I've had that here.
What's that?
Well, it's not as good. That's
Fries with the vinegar.
Fries with
on
the vinegar.
that's
Yeah,
not as
yeah,
good.
because and it's funny because I don't know if you saw the short on YouTube.
Yeah.
People saying that malt vinegar is better. Malt vinegar is good. I just like apple cider vinegar because it's so healthy for you, and it
hmm
like people are talking about how soggy it makes the French fries. No, it doesn't. It should be
You don't have to
vaporizing
put
off
a
of it.
lot.
It should be vaporizing off of it. It's steaming fucking hot French fries. What? Don't bathe it in it.
That's the issue. People are like, more, more, more. Like, you want
Oh, so
fries or
you
you
do?
want?
You guys do that over there too, Matthew, with the vinegar?
It's not a common thing, but I've had it.
What kind of vinegar? Like malt, red,
I
balsamic?
think it was apple vinegar as well
Yeah.
because
Wow.
it has a little bit of malt vinegar and the apple vinegar. It tastes differently. It has that
I bet you.
I've
I
never
haven't.
seen
Balsamic
it.
could overpower.
a little bit sweet tangy to
Yeah.
it, and then
Yeah.
yeah, I've had it.
Yeah. So good.
Can't remember for the life of me where I've had it, but I've had it. So I know.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, man. I was telling Jordan every meal that he ate, and you see why Americans are so fat because of this.
Yeah. The deck is stacked against you guys. I mean, you can't blame the person. Your food is amazing.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's why we're obese.
it is.
That's it.
You gotta pace yourself.
Well, we did. The first 3 days we went crazy, right? And then as it went on, we got less and less and less and less.
The first day,
Mm-hmm.
I think in a span of a couple of hours, we had the lobster roll pizza.
At least 4,000 calories. At least. At
Oh.
least.
But you walked it off, so it was okay.
No. The scale said that I didn't.
I think I shit it out. I don't think I walked it out.
Well, that could be too. I haven't pooped since what? What are we now? Sunday? I think Thursday. So maybe a nice long poop would fix that.
But you
It's
would
kind
think
of
with the
pump and dump.
greasy food that you would poop more, not less.
Yeah, I don't know.
No fiber?
Well, think back of what you ate that was fibrous. If you didn't have any fiber,
It was so weird to me having the yogurts last night since we've had so much sweet, sugary goodness. Like eating a yogurt last night, I was like, oh, God, I ate this shit for the past 6 months.
Even better, you ate it
Bro,
for
I
the past
forced
month,
myself to eat
and
those
you kind of
yogurts.
enjoyed it, and it wasn't that bad. It started
Yeah,
tasting
I
a little
guess.
Tagging
sweet
along the
in the end.
way.
Yeah, I was like, as a man, I was like, is this yogurt bad now? I'm not used to this shit.
it's the
It was just
bag.
weird,
What else you
bro.
got?
I took my Ambien and I forced myself to eat those because I was like, I'm not going to let them go bad and I need the good fats. So, yeah.
I liked everything besides what Tony said. Yeah, the root beer float. That's the only thing I was like, nope.
And the one chicken.
Yeah, one piece of chicken.
Yeah, but we've had fried chicken after that, and that was amazing. It's just
It made up for it.
I think it was laying out and there for at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'd say probably 4 or 5
Yeah.
days. 4 or 5 days it just sat and under a heat lamp, right? So
Yeah.
there's
It's dry as
yeah, no good,
Nope.
no good, none. That could have also been what got me sick, right? Could have been that chicken, some kind of
Huh.
bacteria or virus from sitting 4 or 5 days. Because after that, that's when we got
So
sick.
And
salmonella.
Jordan ate it too, right?
Yeah.
He tasted from the same piece you had.
Yeah, but food poisoning, doesn't that usually
No,
go
I'm
with
not saying food
probably-
poisoning. I'm not saying that.
No.
I'm saying like bacteria was on it, like some type of
Ooh. Yeah.
whatever, not cross contamination. Like it just sat for too long. Someone coughed on it, or whatever. Just pick. That's
Did
how
Brie
that got me sick.
Did Brie or Jenna taste from the same piece
Yes,
of chicken?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is that Jay got it first, then it's supposed to be Bree that got it second, then I got it first, and then Jenna was all like she got it only on Thursday when Bree was the last one to get it.
Jenna was feeling it. Yeah, Bree was the last one. Jenna was feeling it a little
Yeah.
bit, and then Bree a couple hours later. Yeah,
Amazing time.
yeah.
I had a great time.
It is what it is.
I would go
It's
back
sad, too,
like
because
that.
we didn't want Lance to come because he was sick, and I was saying to Bree in the airport, like on the ride, that if someone comes next time, if they're at the ass end of their sickness, just come anyway. Eh,
You're not gonna get caught. You're not gonna catch anything. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, even if we do, it is what it is. You're gonna get sick. You're gonna get sick.
Didn't affect our taste.
No, well, a little bit for me, but
Well,
yeah.
smell. Wasn't it the smell? Like one of you guys lost smell. No.
Taste. We couldn't taste
Oh,
anything.
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get to do any of the rides of the water park either, but that's on me because of the blisters.
So much food.
Yeah, the first day you kind of looked purple with the burn.
Yeah, but it's turned out nice.
Yeah, but purple isn't a good color to have a tan in.
Don't be jealous of the man's tan.
That kind of means it's bad.
And I keep scratching my back, and like more blisters are popping, so it's like soaking wet. It's
Mm.
nice to like sleep in your own bed, and take your own shower. And people say they love. Do you guys have soft or hard water over in Belgium?
Hard.
See, I'm gonna be the weird one here. I prefer taking a shower in hard water than I do soft water.
Really?
Yes.
How? Why?
So soft water, right? It's more slippery, right? And it feels nice,
True.
right? With hard water, it's kind of like it comes right off my body. I like that.
Right. It glides
I'm-
off. Yeah.
No. What? No, soft water is the one that's like slippery and slides off.
Oh.
Hard water, you just hold your hand out and it'll just dry.
Bounce off.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, dude, I turned that shit. Then again, it could be my shower head too, but ooh, buddy, that felt nice.
I'm gonna be the weird one. I actually really like clear water.
Yeah, well, you didn't get that in Wildwood. No.
The water was that bad?
Oh,
How long did you have to leave the shower running before you took a shower?
It's always those Europeans with the weird things, right? Liking clean water and stuff.
yeah, we're very picky.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that looks like piss water.
ooh. So it stayed that way, even if you ran the taps for a while.
Oh yeah, it took a while.
Usually that means that they haven't turned on the water for a while.
Yeah, the
No,
heater.
and then we
There
would
was
stop
there
for
was
2
people
days.
before us.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they wash themselves, Jordan.
Oh come on.
So it was cold water and the hot water, or only hot water?
Both. So like the pipes are rusted.
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah, I like the hard water, bro. I do. I mean, I don't care either which way. I use a clean shower is clean shower. I guess the soaps I use moisturize me enough, but yeah,
The good thing
I
is
will
with
never
the
stay at
brown
that
water.
house ever again.
So if
Never
you
again.
I mean, the
soak in that
location
water
was
for an
nice.
entire week,
Yep.
if you soak in that water
That's
for an
true.
entire week, you're gonna have a tan. That's the good thing. Even if there's no sun, you
yeah. You want to fake the.
If
funk,
you
just
stay in
let it
that
dye
water
your
for
skin.
an entire week, you're gonna be Asian. It's not a tan.
Maybe it was the water that got you guys sick. I mean, there's a number of possibilities now. Maybe after the first shower, you guys got sick. No?
Hmm. Yeah, but I usually let it run until it was clear. I didn't take a yellow shower. You crazy?
Yeah,
That's some bad
reliable.
plumbing over there.
Tetanus, okay,
Oh,
but
We've had this discussion multiple times. Me and Jay is okay. I get it. It's to make money off of it, but why are you letting it slip this bad? Like the fence, the furniture, the
Because, Jordan, I explained it to you, because the less money
Yeah.
they spend is more money that they make.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
That's accurate.
and as
Yes,
long as
but you
people
also
keep
agree-
renting it, as long as people keep renting it,
yeah, but
That's it.
eventually that will dry out, right? Because
well, then you
It could
do
be
something
years.
about it.
no, it's not going to take years. It's already overpriced in the state that it is.
Well, listen, people want the convenience, right? Name somewhere else where you're going to get it right on the boardwalk.
Mm.
You're going to
Place
pay
next
for
to it.
Yeah, but if it's not available, you're going to get it at that one.
True, but I'm willing to bet that hotel or motel, whatever it was.
That was a motel.
Maybe-
Next door, that was a motel.
Yeah, it's probably. I'm if the owners themselves would never stay in that house, I could see your perspective. But there's no way, as an owner, that you're happy to stay there for 2 weeks. No way.
Maybe they own the house next door and they go to that one instead.
There's rust on the fence. There's dust.
Wait, how's there
everywhere.
rust in the fence? The fence was made out of plastic. It was a plastic
No.
fence.
The fence. The fence.
Oh,
That
the
were-
vents.
they
I
were
thought you
metal
said the
plates.
Vents. Here you go. Check this out.
That's a single. Yeah. Oh,
Yum.
oh, that looks like it's
Say
very.
what? That's
wait,
iced tea.
Are you brewing tea, right?
That's
Nice.
iced tea fresh out of the faucet.
Guys had iced tea on tap. Nice.
That's awesome. See, it's worth the place then, Jorn. It was worth the money because you got iced tea on tap.
So you get an Arnold Palmer out
Fresh
of the tap.
lemonade.
That's great.
Well, it's not.
Yes.
It's not frothy enough to be beer, so I'm guessing iced tea. I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
Couple of
God.
ice
Jay,
cubes.
Jay,
and
you
you're
can
done.
Jay, you can complain about that and
Oh
tell
no,
them.
I'm already working on it with Airbnb.
Oh,
We're
okay.
trying to work something out. Yeah, no, I'm already doing
Yeah,
it.
because they can lower the price because of the complaints that you have about that place. There's no reason why you should pay and have to deal with all that.
Well, I have so many
And the
pictures.
fence had beers in it. The fence, remember the fence? It had beers in it. People be hiding the
Yeah.
beers in the fence.
Yeah, especially the price you pay for it.
Yeah, either way, if they don't give me at least 50% refund, I'm going to try to do a chargeback. Try.
I mean, you got the video proof. You can fight that all. You know, they're not. No one's gonna side against you.
I mean, all of you got sick from sitting on the couch. You couldn't drink or
Yeah.
wash yourself in the water.
There you go. Yeah, I just don't care.
There you go. What would you call that, Spade?
Rustic.
It's rustic. It's a
It
vent
has
that's clearly
character.
paint. Yeah, it's
It
character.
has
Yes, I
character?
like that.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. It's not plain white. It's mixed. It's
Authentic vintage.
yeah. That's rust. That means
I
that
thought
there
it
was a leak.
mold.
somewhere.
Like I thought it was mold that got us sick. It just doesn't make sense. Mold doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
but then you would have more respiratory problems, like you said before. It'd be more respiratory if it
I was
mold.
coughing a lot. So that's all I remember.
Chemical? Maybe they tried to clean up something with I don't know. Or
Can
fumigate
vomit
the
make you
place
sick?
enough, depending
know.
on what's in it.
No, the smell of the vomit.
I think that just makes you gag, and then vomit.
vomit. Oh.
Yeah, the smell is what bothers you.
But the fact that there is a vomit smell, that means that's like acidy stuff,
There
right?
was vomit smell. There was urine smell. It was a buffet of weird smells.
So that's why I said earlier, who was in there before you? You said, oh, the owners, but was there a group of teenagers in
No, no,
there,
no.
or that party stuff in
Uh,
there before?
Even if it was teenagers, they can't destroy it in 1 week like that.
hmm.
The
Remember,
water
they
is
don't have to
itself.
pick.
That's a lot of
They have a lot of.
Yeah.
They have a lot of time on their hands. Spade. They don't have to pick out an outfit. You don't have to think about it. Wear what everyone else is wearing. What else you gotta do? Destroy the house. There you go.
How do your pipes get that rusty like that though? Like, how do you fix that?
The
Stagnant
only reason
water.
I've seen things like
Take
that
it
is
away,
when you close
apartment
like
maintenance man.
right. So the only time I ever seen things like that is when you close the main valve, and then when you turn on the valve again for a few seconds, built up water.
No, we would not.
That would happen.
We would get it clean again, and then we would wait a day. Not even
Yeah,
6
unless
hours.
the-
We'd walk the
unless-
boardwalk, and it's there again.
Unless that's a wildwood problem, and all the places around there have that issue because they're all getting the water from the same place.
So it's the mains you're saying.
Yeah. Or maybe they were doing some sort of construction on the mains somewhere
But still,
else.
you could put something as a filter for yours, regardless
Yes,
of the main,
yes.
to make it clear.
But there's only so much. There's only so much that home filter is going to clean up.
Oh no, it's a well-known thing. In
And
Wildwood.
Wildwood.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Oh, you googled it. See,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it was.
I didn't-
So it's a county thing. It's the county that has the problem with their sewage.
The weird part is that it started in 2022.
Nice. 2 years later,
That's
we
the
still have the
first
same
time.
issue.
Yep, they still haven't fixed it.
So wait a minute. When they're making the pizza and shit, right, and they're using water out of the faucet, do they let it run for a little bit to get the rust out of it, or do they just kind
They
of?
should.
Hopefully.
No, they should have a filter. They should have a filter, I believe. At least the ones
Yeah,
in
should
New
have.
York. New York Health
Should,
Department states that you should have some sort of filtration system just in
should
case.
have.
Right.
Should
Should
have.
have. I'm not saying that they do. Should have.
And that filter should be replaced every X amount of
6
days or
months.
time.
A minimum 6 months.
Yeah,
Minimum.
yeah.
Depending on how
Should.
often you use it. Yeah.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
that's nuts. That water that's disgusting.
So what happened this past week that we missed out on? Anything big? Because you were out of the loop for a whole week. Nothing big. No new memes. No new Hawk 2s or anything.
Yeah, the Hawk 2 is still a thing. Making
Yeah.
making songs out of it now, and
Oh, nice.
apparently
Nice.
she's becoming a celebrity because she's turned up at events and
She has a
concerts
managing
and
agent now.
stuff where they
Yeah.
they have her come on the podium and a tour or whatever. So
Up-
they're even talking about her going to Hollywood.
Yeah. They apparently she's also made $3 million so far.
Yeah, but apparently there's a lot of things that she that are made up. She's not a school teacher. Her father isn't a priest or a preacher or whatever. So yeah, okay, $2 million.
So nothing. We didn't miss a thing. That's what you're saying.
It's crazy that the major news that we got is a girl that spit on that thing. That's what we got.
What else was there?
That's
Kind of depressing.
Goes to show what goes around in the world of social media. That
Nothing. Yeah, nothing interesting.
nope.
there has to be something that happened. Let me look at the news.
Nothing that seems worthy of.
Well, you had the Biden thing.
Nothing that beats the. That's it. Nothing.
That's
it.
it.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's to take the mind off of Biden. So they promoted the hack tour. So
That's
they
it.
could kind of people forget the Biden thing. Next thing you know, she's in the White House next to him. Oh
No, that's too soon. Wait another month.
Well, he's not gonna know what it's all about, so it doesn't make it any difference. We do it now
He's
or in
gonna-
a month.
He's gonna see that she looks very young, and he's gonna walk up to her and take a nice little. Mmm.
Would you
She's
play
too
with my
old.
leg? Would you play with my leg hairs? I'll make them wet for you. And then he gets the glassy look. Ah, they're wet. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
nuts.
There's Israel. Yeah, Prime Minister, Labor Party. It's a shooting in Yellowstone National Park. There's not a whole lot.
Oh.
Nothing. Yeah, no good news. So we're out of topics after an hour. We talked about the food. And we're
It's done.
tapped. That's it. What are you vaping on today, Scott?
Huh?
What are you vaping on today? What is that?
My 143.
No, that's not what you were vaping on. You had something else in your hand.
No, this is all I've been using today.
Oh. So I found today, which was really weird. We go to the little party. We'll talk about this just because I'm going to make people uncomfortable. I don't give a shit. Usually when we did bashes, right, or we did parties or whatever, or I meet up other hazers, people, there's like a general idea of what you should be vaping on, right? What I found was nobody vapes on J. Hayes Designs.
Except Tony.
except Turbo Tony.
That's kind of weird.
And people said to me, "Oh, the reason why I don't do it is because of TSA."
That's not true.
Weird. So I go to TSA, and I told them that I'm a crackhead and that these are the items that are delivered, how I deliver my crack. I took the squays, I separated the squays so they could see the electronics. I put it inside of a thing because I carry these 3 with me when I walk. And I had no problem. And do you know how much that bothered me that nobody used any of my products? But everybody still vapes.
Wasn't it used to? Didn't they used to order it specially to come to a bash or something, so they would use it?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay,
Jordan,
no, I
nothing
give a
from Shay.
legit reason, and
Let's
I
hear
stand
it.
by it. Mine was laziness. I admitted it then, and I'll admit it now.
So do you
'Cause if
only
this
vape
goes
my
back to-
products while we're in here?
No, I'll take it to. I take them to work with me. I use the squares all the time. Now I'm just finishing this off, and then it'll go back in a drawer somewhere. Just if it went bad, just pop out a coil. But that was the general mindset of it.
I only use mods and everything at home. I stopped carrying them outside the door.
Yeah.
Once I get out the door, I'm just using a disposable because I broke way too many things being clumsy or whatever.
You know, you could give a million reasons why not to do something. You only need one reason to do something.
That's absolutely
Yeah.
true.
That's true.
So, considering I am using a JIO with a pre-built coil that you just kind of slide in like what you're saying, the only difference is one is the AIO. I would expect that next time something comes around and you're like, I want to swap out coils because I'm lazy, I'm going to say, well, this is lazy.
Yeah.
True.
But I know your other excuse why you can't get that, but I'll fix that too.
No, it's not an excuse.
Yeah, I didn't have to take any batteries out, bro. The same way, because I walk around with these 3 mods at all times. They're all in my
time.
pockets.
Yeah.
All doesn't matter where I'm going. They're all in my pockets. So when I get on a plane, I take them just like this, put them right inside of the thing. I don't have any issues.
Nope.
Oh,
No leaking from the air pressure or anything.
No, I shut the tank off.
Okay.
doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's more in your luggage, right? You get the difference.
Yeah, because your cabin is pressurized anyway. You shouldn't
Huh?
have any leaking unless your tank has ears and they pop.
That's okay.
Your tank is your pump. Oh,
Yeah, I was just like, yo, nobody's got my juice. I'm smelling everybody's black raspberry. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like the one time a year you see me, but like, oh, you know what? Yeah, let me vape J shit. No, I'm just gonna vape on strawberry dick. That's sweet.
I honestly still thought everybody there was using liquid. Your liquid.
No, I did.
You were struggling though. I have never in my life met a man. You've seen him here on streams do this. When he gets nervous, he does this shit. Yes, bro. I'm like, God, dog, give this dude a cigarette. Like, hold on. You hear the breathing too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You're gonna get woozy doing that.
And he'll put it down.
Nope.
He'll grab a drink.
And
And
go
start
again.
it up again. Yes. Yes. That's exactly it. Yeah. Get it.
I'm like, yo, dude.
What was the thing on the boardwalk where you went like hold it in a little longer? You're steaming up.
Oh, dude. Because he'll do it like while he's walking, and there's like cops behind us. He's blowing clouds. And I'm like, just hold it in and breathe it out. He stopped vaping a lot less then.
Yeah, because
Oh, God.
because we're open air. I'm not used to hiding it, and I know it's not allowed on the boardwalk, but I just kept forgetting because in my mind it's. I mean,
Wait, it's not
It's
allowed on the
open air.
boardwalk? Really?
yeah, no, but there's a
No.
lot of weed. Like the smell of weed will hit you every single time. I'll take clouds of the most disgusting juice you can imagine.
Oh, I don't know
Instead,
about
I
that.
get that sweat. No, I get that sweaty armpit
think
smell.
weed-
That's what weed
Weed
reminds me of.
is one of the worst smelling anything. It smells to me like hot dog water.
But I'd rather the
I'm
smell of
fired.
weed than cigarettes, though.
No,
No,
Nope.
no,
Really?
nope,
no.
nope. You could smoke, blow it in my face. I don't even care. That's fine. I could get down with that. Weed smells so fucking bad, bro. It is.
Nasty. It lasts. It stays
Skunk.
in
It
everything.
lingers, bro. That
Like
shit
skunk.
linger. You smoke a joint in my house, I'm not getting rid of it until 2028. Like, that's it. I'm stuck with that. It's gonna smell like you
Yeah,
boiled hot
because-
dogs and poured the water all over my rug. That's it.
When we were standing outside at Newark Airport, the people next to us were smoking weed. It bothered me immensely. I wanted to leave.
And
And
stay
it was
here
one
illegally?
after the another. No, not like that.
Sir, why didn't you leave?
Why do you
I
want me
wasn't
to go
transport,
to
I
the
was
illegal
gonna
stuff?
leave, but there
You're a
were
bad
people
influence.
smoking weed, so I decided to turn around and yeah. Nice excuse.
Yeah, no, I'll take the
I
cigarettes
couldn't
over that. Nope, I'll take you
Yep.
ripping ass in my face over smelling weed.
After onion rings.
Yes, you could
Oh,
fart right in my
nah.
face.
And
As long as
Burger
you don't
King?
blow that weed nowhere near me. Oh, I think it smells so bad. Like THC pens aren't bad. I could. That's fine. But
But that's
actual
because THC
someone.
doesn't have a smell.
Okay. Whatever. So, yeah, I'd take that over the weed pen. The joint smell is just so bad. So bad. I'm good. I'm all right.
Yeah.
And
so
so many people on
many
the boardwalk
smoke shops.
smoking it. Yeah, it's you're allowed to. It's like decriminalized, but essentially it's recreational. Yeah, but not on a boardwalk. On a boardwalk, you shouldn't be smoking anything.
Yeah. No vaping, no smoking, no nothing. But everyone is doing it anyway.
You're allowed to do it on a beach or no?
No, not even on the beach. Technically,
No, yeah, you wouldn't be allowed
not
to
on
do
the
it
beach either.
Mm.
Not on the beach either, yeah.
Disgusting smell.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
And you can't take pictures on the boardwalk, remember, Jay? Don't take pictures of my stuff.
Yeah, okay, lady.
No flash photography.
It's because you're trying to sell shit that's not yours.
Yeah,
Yep.
nothing to do
I-
with.
I'm thinking that she took those files from like some forum or something and printed
Yep.
those out, and they're not hers, and she's just selling them.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed that's what it is. There's no just because you're afraid of what your intellectual property being stolen. Like, let's be real here. You're going to take pictures of it when you buy it, right? You're going to post it up somewhere, right? You're going to tell people where you got it from, right? What difference does that make?
Yeah, and there's been some issues with 3D prints or people making molds of stuff where they do the casting and the whatever, and it being legal to alter it and use it again or make copies of it.
Nothing like making money off of somebody else's shit, right? That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Cloning.
That's
Cloning.
cool. Sure. Sure. It's great.
It's not even cloning; it's making products out of something.
So it's like, even if those she had, I don't know, if I had to take a guess, probably 1,000 different 3D printed things there. Each one of those she was charging $35 for. Probably cost her no more than $3 to make them.
Yep.
Huh.
And the
Accurate.
the time. That's it. Imagine if you had 5 machines, 3. What are they called? Enders. 3 of those, 4 of those, and then you could print out. Have it all day long printing.
Crazy.
What a big posture? No, small.
No,
Like
they
little
varied. They
keychain.
varied.
She had a lot of keychain ones. She had some bigger ones, but I'd say medium size, small to medium size would be the average.
But most of them were not flexible. Like they had
Like the
what is it
springs
called?
in it.
Yeah, so you
Like the
could
wire.
fully adjust it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
She could have also bought them.
I mean, they
from
look
China
nice.
for $2 and selling them.
Also
I mean,
true.
Jack them up. Yeah, that's also possible. Yeah, but then if that's the case, then why say no pictures? If you legally bought them, right?
wow, China sells a lot of shit that they shouldn't be selling. So, I mean, you could legally buy crystal meth from China. Legally.
Do they need a permit to be on that pier?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
for
believe
those. Yeah,
so.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Can't just
'Cause
set
you can't
up
just
a
say-
little TP and I'm gonna sell some vapes.
So somebody comes by and checks up on them if they paid up and
Probably
everything.
not. Probably not. No. Too many people. Mm. Come on, guys. You're gonna have something to talk about.
was-
Something that's edgy. Jesus, let's talk about God.
Ooh.
Oh God.
But then we're repeating what we already talked about.
But who was in there? It's the same friggin'. Is it the same people? No, there's some different people. So everybody's got a little hope, right? Everybody believes in God. Let me ask you something, John. When you got before you got on that plane, before you flew out, do you touch the plane at all?
No.
You don't touch a
Are
plane
you
while you get on
supposed
and
to?
ask. Yeah, of course.
No.
You touch and ask God
No.
to put your hand on this and guide it like we did when we played with airplane toys.
No, I do not.
Well, I do.
I just do the little thing.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so do I, Lance. I always tap it, say a prayer, and the less stewardess will look at me. I'm sure other people do it as well. I'll touch it. I'll say, God, if you could just put your hands on this, make sure we get down, get up safe and sound. So anyway, we're there the first day, and we saw a bunch of people with heat wave shirts on, and I walked up to them, and I know I told the story, but I don't know who was in there. Walked up to them, and I was like, "What are you guys for? There's so many of you wearing the shirt." And they're like, I said, "What is heat wave?" They said, we follow Jesus. I said, "Oh, you get down with Jesus?" And the little kid gave me a pound. He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Amen to that." And he's like, "Yeah, we walk around, we talk about the Bible and stuff, and it's just a bunch of people that are, into God." And I thought it's fantastic seeing a bunch of kids, 14, 13, 12, 17, 20, 30, 50, all different age brackets, talking about God on the boardwalk filled with sin everywhere. Vaginas out, tits out, and they didn't let it affect them at all.
Slouchy pants. Yeah.
Weed, alcohol.
Yep. And here you got kids that are following the way of God. It was impressive. I think that's
And
giving a little bit of hope.
You said they weren't intrusive either, right? They were
No.
not like nagging
No.
people or something.
Nope.
Not
So
like a
it
Mormon.
was
Nope.
the t-shirts were a marketing ploy, if you look at it that a certain way. Like,
Yeah, I guess you could say
wanting
that to
people
walk
to
up
come up-
and say, "What's it for?"
Yeah.
Sure. But they weren't walking up to people trying to, spread the word of God. They're just, doing their own thing, having fun, playing, doing wholesome stuff. And it wasn't until I walked up and figured out, wow, that's cool, man. That's cool. It's
that's
nice
nice.
to see
Yeah.
that there's children of God out there. It's good. It's good hope. It's good stuff. But that's the cool thing
Still-
now.
It was.
To
Still a little.
go ahead.
No, for the amount of people there were there, it's a little bigger than a small amount of folk.
It was nice to see, man. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So we're saying society isn't completely screwed.
No, society is. Humanity isn't.
Until one of them getting power, right? Or getting some type of...
That's how you change society.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta get someone that has... that can speak well. Kind of sets boundaries and guidelines up.
And holds up great values and morals.
See, but that's a difficult thing, I think. Values and morals.
No, it's not.
How is that
How
difficult?
are you gonna? How are you gonna force people to have those?
No,
Something
not
you
force them.
you have you've got it, or you haven't got it.
Okay, but
You got to learn
what
it from
kind of
somewhere.
what kind of role model exists right now? Who can you point to that says, well, that's a celebrity or that's a politician that actually preaches some kind of morals and values and sticks by them? Give me one name.
Jordan
Joe
Peterson.
Biden.
Jordan Peterson.
Who the fuck is that?
That's the guy with the white hair. He's very he's the one that's usually arguing with people about like everything that has to do with either God or politics. Like he's basically like the other guy.
The other guy.
Wow.
Oh,
the
yeah.
other guy. I'm forgetting
Are you
names.
guys not in the mood for Outside of Society today? Are we like dead today or what? What the fuck are we
I'm
talking
gonna
about?
cut
Who's
this.
Jordan Peterson?
It's the Canadian professor that got banned from his own university because he didn't want to use the pronouns. Canada put in a law that you were supposed to use
What
the
does that have to
pronouns.
do with people
or you
having
could-
morals and values?
Because that's what he talks
I
about
wanna
now.
do.
Because
But that's not a set of morals.
no, but he also
Political view.
preaches. He also argues for against the immorality, and that people should have morals, should stick by their morals, should have boundaries. That's also one of the things that he kind of promotes.
So I think with morals and values, I think that they change as we get older because we realize that the current values that we have are not good. So we have to change those. I don't know if that can happen overnight, though.
Nope.
No.
Years.
I mean, something drastically has to happen in your life in order for you to have those things changed overnight.
And even then, Spade, some people don't.
Right. And it takes some time in order to get to it. Yeah.
Well, that is not 100% necessary. It doesn't need to
No.
be external. You can look at your life the way it is and go, well, I've already tried all of this stuff. It didn't get me to the place I wanted to be. This sucks. Let me try something else.
But who's going to be sober of mind enough to really think of it that way?
Nobody.
Oh, Lance's question. That's a good one. Which is more of a powerful influence, Hollywood or social media?
I think
Nowadays,
those go hand. Don't
social
those
media.
go hand in hand? No, wait. Don't those two should go hand in hand?
What do you mean?
That's it. Social
They
media.
go hand in hand.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they go hand in hand.
Why not? Because
A
Hollywood
kid that's
is
viral. A kid that's viral, more teenagers are going to see than someone that's a celebrity.
In a movie.
right, and then they become the celebrity. Hence, why it becomes
They don't come the celebrity in Hollywood. They
Okay.
come a celebrity online, social media.
right. But then
Those two are
online,
separate. The
Correct,
argument is
but I-
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson versus Hawk 2. Who do you think has more influence right now? Hawk 2.
Yeah.
Hawk too, yes. But
Social
now
media.
she's trying to get right. But now she's trying to get into Hollywood.
Right, but that's
So
not
that's
the
the next
question.
step.
It's a matter of which one has more influence. when she comes Hollywood, she'll get old after 2 months. Nobody's gonna remember Hawk 2 chick.
If even.
Yeah. Well, so then, yeah, if that's the case, then go with social media. Social media would be the first step.
Social media news.
I mean, we've all said that social media is the downfall, right? Everything starts with social media that has ruined everything.
I agree.
It's also brought more idiots to light too, so one could use the argument and say it's got a positive effect.
Mm. Yeah, but
Right.
there's always gonna be the positive and the negative side of it. But it's does
Yeah,
it
but
is it in
you
itself, is
decide.
it positive or negative? No, it's not. It's what people make of it, but what people do with it, right?
Or people decide what affects them. I mean, we going back to the Jesus kids. Do you think they're on social media? No, they're probably not. Or if they are, they don't let it affect them. So it's the people again. You decide what you take in.
But there is a way to be on social media and it not be toxic or not be
Yeah,
Yes, by
stay away from
blocking
it.
everything. By blocking
to you.
everything. Their parents block everything.
I mean, it's
Or
not
they just
social.
don't look at it because it
Or
doesn't
they do look
align
at it and
with.
they're able to push it away like I am.
Hmm.
Yeah, that works. That
Or
goes to show
just
you how much of a strong their will is so strong that they're going to.
Bro, you ever
Social
gonna put
media.
anything on that fucking wall? Ever? Aside from
I put
plaster?
plaster. I put some plaster.
Aside from plaster.
I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. Now that I have to redo the whole wall, we'll see.
give it a couple more years.
Like a movie poster or something. Well,
Well, plugging his other channels, that seems iffy.
That's very iffy.
as long as it's not those roll things for the.
No. The reels? No.
Yeah, no, yeah, not those.
I haven't used those in a while anyway.
Huh.
Someone's not watching the channel.
You know, if you don't change anything, you can't expect anything on that channel to change. Right? If it's the same stuff over and over, it'll never grow.
Same for life.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's accurate. If you just stand by and just let it go in front of you, you're gonna miss a whole lot. You know what you got to do, you guys, with your final credits, you got to do a review on something where you rip it apart.
We have done that. We have ripped it up. We had plenty of things that we've ripped apart.
You probably were nice about it. Wow, you know, this could have probably been better if they would have done it this way, or if they hired that person, or if they maybe did this.
Oh, you want me? You want to go more colorful in
No, not
in-
colorful. Not colorful. This movie sucked balls. I watched this for 3 hours and I was playing hide the popcorn kernel because I had nothing else to do the last 20 minutes. This was absolutely
I
junk.
think-
I would never recommend this, and I think that these directors should all be fired. That's the review when you're done.
we did that for Argyle. We did that for Madam Web. We did. I went off on Madam Web because it was so bad.
Went off. I bet you smile in it.
But I'm always smiling. So
Yeah, but then no one's gonna take you seriously.
okay.
You gotta get more aggressive. You know, you gotta be different.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like
And we
every
know
other
you like to argue.
movie reviewer. You know, oh yeah, this movie was great because when he touches his butt and the way he folds his socks is so great. Like nobody cares.
Yeah, awesome.
Right. Just go raw, bro.
And Argyle, by the way, that was kind of funny.
That movie was dumb.
Wow.
What is it?
That movie was dumb.
Well,
It had so much more.
Here
It
we
should have
go.
been much more.
Esoterical. That director has been better in other movies, and he could have
No,
underestimated.
no, no,
No, that
no,
was just
no, no.
that was
I
just
feel bad for.
it was
I feel bad
funny
for
and it was
Apple.
kind of fun. That's
No,
it.
no, no, no. I feel bad for Apple because they spent $200 million on that movie and it bombed so bad. It was
No
horrible.
idea what it is.
No, that's why I don't watch
I'm
the
looking
channel
at it
anymore.
too. I've
It
never
sucks.
seen this.
I didn't like Argyle at all.
Ooh, 5.7.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen it, Joe. Not interested.
I certainly hope you dance as well as you dress.
There's only one way to find out.
You and I, we're not so different. Agent Argyle.
Little help? Hold on.
The book is phenomenal, sweetie, but
What happens next?
it's called a cliffhanger, Mother.
Ellie, it's called a cop-out.
Whoa! Hey! There's a cat in there! Oh my god, you're Ellie freaking Conway. Author of Argyle series, Ellie Conway! I am such a fan!
Oh, yeah? What is it you do?
Espionage.
Would you sign my book?
Here we go. I love this book! Come on.
Who are these people?
Real life spies.
Why would they care about me?
Because you're a goddamn fortune teller, Ellie. What you wrote in your new book actually happened, and you kicked a hornet's nest you didn't even know existed.
I'm in some really big trouble, Mom.
Oh, so now you're experimenting with drugs.
I want all assets on them now. I need her to write the next chapter. God, I hate that cat.
It's time for you to meet the real Agent Argyle.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Okay, what's wrong with that? That looks good. What's the problem?
Exactly my point. Watch the movie and you're going to be like, this movie is stupid. The trailer made it look so much better than what it was. I'm not going to say anything else because it's going to spoil everything. And don't watch my review because it spoils everything. Watch the movie.
Ooh, got a little angry there.
Yeah. The whole movie's there in the trailers. Had such high hopes because this trailer looked phenomenal. Were you watching this? You're like, okay, this looks like something you could get down with. Nope, not at all.
Well, that's coming from a guy that likes superhero movies, right?
No, I like all movies. It has nothing to do with just superhero movies.
Well, you talk a lot about superhero movies.
That's what the algorithm wants. I don't know.
No. That's not what the algorithm wants. You make the algorithm. People make the algorithm.
Well, the easiest way to actually know this is what's your favorite movie of this year?
Of this year, Dune. Dune 2, to be
Sci-fi.
exact.
Haven't seen it.
I probably never will.
Probably never will.
And I never saw Dune 1 either. I have zero interest to watch a bunch of fucking weirdos in a sand pit, look for aliens, and have blue eyes. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather watch a superhero movie.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
Yeah, I did watch that on the plane ride back. I watched Lamborghini with Jay, which was very good, and then I watched Ferrari on the plane ride back, which was also very good.
How was Ferrari? I didn't see Ferrari yet.
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Adam Driver is. I only know him from the Star Wars movie, and I always felt like if he only got the chance to play like a good role, because he is a good actor, it's just wasted on that movie. Or
He's also a former
seven.
Marine. He's also a former Marine.
Yeah,
I think
but you
also
can still
decorated.
suck at acting.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
I never would have guessed looking at him that he was in the Marines or anything like that.
He
Apple
actually
TV,
started
are you
up.
serious, Common Engineer? C. The movie, the show C on Apple. I would argue that
There's
that
a
was
lot.
more
Apple has a lot of great shows. A lot of great shows.
Yeah, C. I mean, I after like season 3, I didn't like it anymore. But that was very well written, very well done. This is Jason. This is my Moa.
Silo. What was it called? Silo with the.
Silo is one of them too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
This is Jason. This is my Moa.
It's still good. Still good.
Yeah, I mean, even if you just watch C, the first episode, man. Oh man,
It gets you hooked. It gets you hooked.
Man, holy shit!
And then Becky, I really like Becky as well.
Oh, Becky is. Yeah, you haven't. We didn't get to watch the second one, but yeah.
No.
Kevin
Good.
James playing a
There's
Nazi?
3 of them, isn't it? Isn't
Two.
it 3? Oh, there's two Beckys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I watched them. I watched them when you first recommended it months ago.
Yeah, Becky
like,
is
yeah.
very well written, very well done. Great plot, great story, psychopathic. It's like quirky horror. Yeah. I think they're working on a third one.
I'm just really blown away by the performance that Kevin James
Yeah,
gave in that movie.
non-typecasting.
Like, wow.
I want you to be a Nazi, aggressive fighter, ballsy, tough dude. Okay.
Yeah, like this is Kevin.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming at all.
No, but he pulled it off, right? Because he's always
He did.
a comedian first, and wow, what a transformation.
And we can get HBO Max now in Belgium.
Oh shit! Look at you.
Yay!
Give you more reasons to stay, Jordan.
Moving on up.
No, that's not gonna cut it.
I'll make a shish.
What else you got?
In Middletown.
Nope.
There is kind of a big disclaimer at the. There's kind of a big disclaimer at the bottom, like, and very small print. That like they take you to the site where you can see all the things that are on it and all the content, and then somewhere in very small print, it's availability of content may be depending on the region you're in. So I don't know how much stuff we get over here, but it's probably the same as with you guys with Netflix, and you get 3 times the amount of stuff on there.
Listen,
Everything.
You can keep all the streaming services. I would just move to the States just for the bagels alone. So you can keep all your
bagels.
Wow. Just for the bagels.
Yep.
What kind of bagel did you have when you were there?
Everything.
Onion.
Everything onion, garlic, and that's it.
What was your favorite one? What was your favorite bagel?
Ooh, it's got to be the onion or the everything.
Yeah, you like
Everything. You can't go wrong with that. Everything is awesome.
And then it comes down to the spread. The veggie was really good. I like the strawberry, which was odd. Yeah, the veggie cream cheese.
Veggie cream cheese.
We didn't, and what was the one with the C?
You got scallions.
See, scallions.
Scallions.
Scallions is one of my favorite ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't try the pepper one. I'll get that next time.
Pepper?
Yeah.
Pepper what? Cream
jalapeno.
cheese or pepper bagel? Oh, jalapeno. Oh, okay. Jalapeno cream cheese.
Jalapeno cream cheese is pretty damn good too.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's good
and
because
I
sometimes the spice is there, but sometimes it's not, depending on what kind of jalapenos they use. But
Oh, good food. What are you doing next weekend?
Not going to Wildwood.
Oh, okay.
I can say
You
that
got
much.
stuff to do.
No, I got money
You're
to
busy.
make, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I was thinking, yeah, shut up. You get fucking paid time off, bro. What are you talking about? I don't. I was thinking, when are we going again? It's probably not going to be for 2 years.
But the same time, right? Let me look at tickets.
Yeah, July 4th. Yeah.
I'm booking it now just to be on the safe side. It might be cheaper
Yep.
if you book it now.
You can't go that far.
Bro, those
No,
first
only
class
a year,
tickets
right?
that I bought a year ago were $225 a person.
To go and come back, or just to go?
Go and come back. So I spent
That's cheap.
$500 total. First class.
That's cheap. And that was
Yeah.
first class?
Yep.
Top.
I would have never considered upgrading ever because, well, you could take the peasant
Why?
out of the peasant country, but he still has the peasant mindset. Now they gave me that little bit of taste of like one class up because I got a free upgrade. Yeah, I'm going up. I'm definitely going up.
Why the hell do you
Next
think
time-
they do stuff like that?
Yeah, to get you to
No,
want it.
no, because it's not for everyone. Matthew, you're right in the sense that, but you have to apply for it, and you can only apply for it once you hit a certain medallion status. So you already have to fly a bunch of time to actually get to apply for it to begin with.
Yeah.
So your mindset, but it's voluntary. They don't pick you and get you the upgrade. You have to request it, and then it's a lottery thing. Oh,
Why
you have
do
X
they?
amount of seats.
Why do they do the entire thing where you can? Oh, you've flown X amount of times. Now you can choose or opt if there's place. If there's a seat on the higher, you can go in there. It doesn't matter if you do it or if they come and pat on your shoulder. You want to sit over there. That doesn't matter. It's why did they do it? Why did they let you go in that?
If you don't ask for it, you're not getting it. And before you it's a good program because next time you're right, it's good. On the other end, if you let's say you really can't afford it, Matthew, even if they give you a taste, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it, right? And there's still probably a lot of people that are gonna go, yeah, that was nice for that one time. It's just so much more money, I can't afford it.
It has cost them nothing extra because
No,
there's a seat
I'm trying.
available. You're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to kick
business.
somebody that's paying off of a seat, right?
No, I'm
There's
saying
seats
long.
available, and then they go like, "Hey, you're eligible to go on there." And whether or not you apply for it or they tell you you can, it's the same
No,
program.
you're missing it. You're
It's
missing
the
it.
same
There's a
thing.
reason why people are
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
main cabin to begin with. There's a reason why people are in the main cabin to begin with. How many people are legit gonna have the same mindset that I am, that are even gonna be able to afford the upgrade? Because we're not talking
Right.
about $50 here. I'm not a stickler for money
Yeah.
that way. We're talking about for one person,
100.
250 at least.
Wait until you
Then
go
out
into
of
first
10
class.
people, out of
Oh,
10
yeah.
people, you're always going to have those 2 people that go like, maybe it's worth it next time.
I think that number is
You
lower
only
than
need that 1 out of 10 or those 2 out of 10 that, because they had a taste, are now doing the business class. That's all that's important. It's a teaser.
Wait until Jordan
Yeah.
gets on first
And it
class. When you do first class overseas like that, it's like being in a hotel room.
I disagree.
You've
Where's
done
that
first
shish
class?
kebabs?
No, I've.
What if they had English town shish kebabs? Would you upgrade? All you can
I'm
eat.
booking a flight right now just to go over, just to fly there and get back, just to get a meal out
Bro,
of it.
you know how delicious that plane would fucking smell? Oh my god, bro. Oh my
Get some
god.
fresh lemonade with it. Yes, yes. Ooh, those shish kebabs. Man, I had a lot of good
He's
food.
gonna have dreams. He's gonna have dreams of these shish kebabs.
Yeah, because you don't realize.
Everybody complains about flying, man. Like jet lag, or they get tired, or the weight of the bag, or waiting for things. I don't
love
know.
it.
I don't have a problem with it. I just don't like flying.
Wait, what do the waste of time? You mean that you
The
don't
way
like?
that I
or-
see it is you have to be in an airport. Check this. You have to be in an
Yeah.
airport how many hours before the flight? 2 hours? We'll say 2 hours.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's being generous, depending on the line, depending on what time of the year. So we'll say 2 to 3 hours. We'll just round down and say 2. That's both times, right? So that means the time that I'm flying out, the time that I'm going, that's 4 hours that I lost. 4 hours. That's not counting the amount of time that it takes me to drive to the airport. That's 2 hours again. So now we're 6 hours, but then I need another 2 hours when I come back. So that's already 8 hours blown. Then when I go to my destination, I have to drive 2 hours to go there and then 2 hours to come back. I have now wasted fucking 15 hours. I could have just got in the car and drove that.
Yeah, it's people's.
True.
People think it's fast. Actually,
I feel like I got the best deal. If you
Yeah,
think
could say,
about
it's
it,
only a 2 hour and 10 hour, 2 hour. Our flight was 3 hours, right? It's only 3 hours. It's only 3 hours. Okay. But all
But
the
what
other
about- See, but
time of driving there, right? And driving there and back. That's just that one airport. That's not driving there and back on the other airport. You're removing the whole driving back and on
Yeah.
both accounts. And you're removing that I don't have to fly so up. I could just kind of scoop around and go right to Wildwood. You know,
See,
so
but that's what people focus on. They look at a flight. Oh, it's only X amount of hours the flight, and then don't add up the delays because then you're an hour more, right? At least.
Sure.
So
yeah, domestic.
But
Yeah.
people don't tend to think like, oh, and the drive over there, and then a delay, and then the drive over whatever I have to be, and
Yeah,
that's
and
not
then
okay.
it's you might even say it's more expensive flying, right? Because then I have to rent a car. And the way that I am, I'm not gonna rent some baby back bullshit, right? I'm gonna go A5 plus, right? Or Q5 plus. I don't want no Q3 economy edition, right? I don't want to put my fucking backpack on my leg. So it's like you're more out money and time. What's the reason? Because you get there quicker. Do you know?
Barely.
If you're
Barely.
flying
Debatable.
from California, maybe, to Jersey, agree. 100%. If you can make it to wherever you're going in 10 hours, you have to weigh something. Are you willing to drive? Probably.
Yeah, you got that 24-hour thing, right? If you can get there within 24 hours, is it faster with a plane or?
You got to
I
also
think
think.
I get the best deal out of it because I'm pretty fast.
Well, you don't also have an option, right? I mean, there is no drive to Jersey, from Belgium. Yeah, you can row your ass, but
Yep.
I can promise you better off taking a raft.
Yeah, you
than
said
rowing.
what was it? From where you're at to Wildwoods, from Florida to Wildwood.
10
What
to
would
12
that be?
hours. 10 to
See,
12
I'm
hours.
close to that, and I'm all the way the other side of the world.
Right, but that makes sense because you have to cross countries in an Atlantic Ocean, right? He has to just go
Yeah.
north. So that's why for him it's
Yeah.
easier to just get into a car and go as opposed to you. You
That's-
can't drive
yeah.
here. You have no
No,
choice.
but that's what I'm saying. If we're,
Right, so it's-
if we're looking at time spent, I get the better deal out of it
Right,
coming
yeah.
further than Jay.
Yeah.
For me, flying, of course, there's no other option. I get that, but even if there was, it would still be the better way because the distance is so great.
So if I was to drive, it would take me 13 hours and 29 minutes.
No.
So it took me 2 hours to get to Orlando, and then I wait, and then I had the delay, right? So I had a 2-hour delay. So I got there. I was supposed to fly out at 10. We didn't fly out till 12, so it was actually 2 hours. But I got there at 8. I left the house at 6. So 6 to 12 is already 6 hours. I'm halfway there already. I'm halfway there. Then I got to fly for another 3. All right, I only got 3 hours left. Now I got my own vehicle. I don't know, man.
So I got a question. Did you, both of you that were in the airport this week, did you guys spend any money at the airport?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe $50. I bought brand neck she didn't use.
So I always have the theory that the reason why they tell you to go to the airport so many hours ahead of time is to make you spend money at the airport.
No, I thought it was because of the TSA and check bagging.
Yeah.
Prior to 9/11, you only had to be at an airport. What was it, 30 minutes to an hour before?
Half an hour.
Yeah,
half an
30
hour.
minutes. They changed that. They said, nope, no more.
JFK and TSA, it's gonna take you a while. This was the fastest I've ever gotten through TSA, and it only took me 25 minutes. I've been in that line for an hour and a half. So yes, you need to be there on time.
Yeah, when he told me he was out of TSA, I was like, "Fuck."
And combat, I don't stop. I don't stop for gas until I'm at the halfway point where I've got 20 miles left, and I don't eat, and I don't pee. Power through. 20-hour drive. We're stopping one time for gas, and that's it.
Yeah, but the TSA pre-check ID, that's only for U.S. citizens, I think. Again.
And another thing, if you go with your own car, you can take with you whatever you want.
Yep.
True. Correct. No.
Yep, I can bring a fucking bomb. I'm not Twitch. Don't.
Just joking.
Don't throw shade. I'm just saying I can bring a bomb in my car. Why are you bringing a bomb on a plane? I don't know. Why did they bring snakes? I'm just. But I'm just saying, like, you want to bring a blade, not a problem. A gun, not a problem. Anything else, not a problem. Batteries, whatever. You know. I don't know, man.
Big
this is gonna sound fucked up. On my drive back, bro. I don't know if it's psychosomatic, so I got an A5, right? I will not take anything less than an Audi. You want to give me a Lamborghini at Enterprise? Great, I'll take it. So I got the Audi, right? They wanted to give me some Hyundai Genesis shit. Get out of here. I'm not a Hyundai man, right? Even though I got one, I'm not one, okay? That's just, I don't give a shit about that. Rocks can break the window. So I get in the car. So we had an Audi A5. It was nice, right? You would think, because I have just the RS version of that A5. It's not that different. The seats are kind of the same. The steering's the same. It's just some
they got you the base model.
So I got the A5, and I was like, yeah, well, it's nice. Of course, I can't go all the way back, even though Jenna's like a gummy straw behind me, and I got all the room. I can't really put it where I want it to be. And I said, yeah, I should have got a Q8 or a Q7. Either way, I get back. I get in the Santa Cruz, that piece of shit pickup truck, and the level of comfort is a 20 versus the A5. And I said to myself, it doesn't make sense. Because my RS5, I do like better than my Hyundai, obviously. And it's just, maybe because the seat settings and it's my car, but I feel like driving the Santa Cruz, bro, I tapped 2 buttons. On the way back, it's a fast, I was doing 106 in that Santa Cruz, cruising. So I feel like if I'm going to Jersey, tap 2 buttons, fold up shop.
But wait, one is a trucklet and the other one is a sedan, though, right? There's a difference in size.
I'm not talking about the size. I'm talking about the comfort.
Right, the comfort, like the way the seats are situated in the trucklet as opposed to the RS is different.
Okay, the RS is more comfortable though than the than the trucklet.
Oh, okay.
But the
I thought you said-
A5
It's not.
No, it's not. I feel like those seats are tougher than my RS seats. It might be psychosomatic, but that
it's
costs
also
like 20,000 miles on it. You think the seats would be softer? Plus, I got massages and shit in my chairs. You know, like
right. So you got a base model A5 that drove
yeah,
you
it just
around.
wasn't
as a-
it, bro. I honestly
Yeah.
feel like if I'm doing Wildwood again, I'm just gonna push it out. I'm just gonna drive it, man. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, but it's like $800 to rent the car and then the waiting and then sitting in the
For
airport.
the whole week, right? For the whole week,
Yeah.
$800, and you got to
Yo,
fill
and
it
then
up with gas
picking my
before you
car up at the shit. Nobody told me this. I was like, oh, it's probably like $20 a day. It's no big deal, right? Yeah. Eat my ass $20 a day. It was $192
for what?
to park my car
Oh, at the airport?
at the airport.
Whoa, $120
No,
a day?
dude, I'm $1,000 and I haven't even moved anywhere yet. Like, I just go fill up my tank for $50. I'm making $100. I'll be there.
You know what the sad part is as well? You paid $800 to rent a car, but you only drove it twice, right?
Yeah, to go and come back.
Get there. The rest of the week, the car is just sitting there.
Yup.
So you
No, well,
lucked
we
out
went to
with
go
the-
get medicine.
Yeah.
But even if I had the Santa Cruz, we could hop in the
And the
truck.
donuts.
Plenty of room. And,
anybody else could fit in the bed. See,
if I
in your
was doing it all over
situation,
again.
driving would have been better because of the whole, the flight, the hotel, the renting of the car, and you had to park your car at the airport over there, which charged you extra. So at this point, it wasn't cheaper for you to fly. It was cheap. It was half the cost to just drive there. Not even half the cost.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't have to worry about getting it back on time, getting it before 12 o'clock, filling up
Have
the
to
tank.
fill it up
It's
for
all my
gas.
own- it's all my shit. Like, I don't... Yeah.
I can stop
So
for
you-
gas whenever I want.
Getting there cost you $1,500 to $2,000.
Yep. And then the
Oh,
11,000 plus tax for the place. That there's nothing I could have done about that. That is what it is.
Oh, but
I was
getting
looking at the
there
other
to-
places I stayed at. So we went to Wildwood a couple years ago, 2 years ago. I was looking at my Airbnb, the one where it was
the
Jenna,
2-floor one,
Lacey,
right?
Sean. Yeah. You didn't go to that one. That's not the one you showed up at, Spade. But did you show up when Jay was there? Jay Miller? No, right?
Yeah.
With
Well,
Lacey
you're talking
and
about the
Sean and
house-
Jenna and Andy?
No,
Yeah.
not with late.
So that one was a 4th of July weekend, right? We stayed for 4 days, not 7, but it was $3,300. And she still got it on Airbnb, so you best believe and that's the one that's in the center of the boardwalk, where you could sit on the roof and look at the fireworks. So it's 4 blocks down from the boardwalk, but it's
Yeah, but 4 blocks is not that much.
yeah, but when you're walking, you really don't want.
Yeah, I
to
know,
walk
I know,
any
I know, I know.
Further to have to go out of the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive it.
But the one that you guys rented last time in Wildwood wasn't that bad either.
No.
The one where Brian was there, and
No.
that was a decent place. No,
That was 4 days. Yeah, 4 days at $4,100. Big difference. I think she knows because she's on the strip and she's, next to all.
she
that
was
shit
right
that-
across the street. Yeah, so that's why they charge so much. That's why I
I'd love to buy
joined.
that house, bro. Knock that shit down, rebuild it. Could you imagine my house in that spot?
Oh,
my
that's
house.
$40,000 a week. Rental is
bro.
$40,000 a
Oh.
week.
Bro. Woo, buddy.
A lot of money.
That's what the price would be. The price would be $40,000 a week.
Oh, yeah. But it would be packed all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
It would be yep, good.
You would make your money back in no time. In the winter, it'd be slow, but in the summer, you'd make your money back.
Probably have a filter so the water isn't brown either.
They wouldn't have that shit
Double-
coming out of my faucet.
Double filter
Yeah.
just to be on the safe side.
No flying shit in the house either.
No, there'll be no fucking flies in my house ever.
Bzzt.
There was a lot of them.
Yeah, what Bree said. In 2026, we're taking reservations. However many people we get is the size of the house. Yup. We had 3 bedrooms that were empty. 2 bedrooms, right? The left one. Yeah, left one and the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 beds. Unaccounted for.
Or at worst, just get a 1-bedroom and have everybody sleep in the living room in a sleeping bag.
Or just get a 1-bedroom and everybody get a hotel, and you'll see how expensive it is.
There you go.
Yep.
That too.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Just pick a date, and then every morning at the Wildwood sign, we would show up. Well, let's say
Meet up at that
11:30 or
time.
11. Wait for 15 minutes. You're late. We're done for the day.
That's it.
We're out doing stuff.
Yep.
Find you on the boardwalk. That's it.
The whole idea behind it making it cheaper for everybody is the house with multiple and everybody chips in. That's what
Right,
makes
but
it
it's-
more affordable no more.
Right, but it makes it more affordable, not for everyone else. It doesn't make it affordable at all. Look at Jay; he just spent $11,000, and it wasn't affordable for him. It was expensive.
Yeah, I walked out of there with a hole in my pocket and a fever in my head.
And that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah,
Imagine spending
what it
15.
is.
By the time he finished spending the flight there, the car, the place that you spent $15K and for what? To get sick.
Mm.
It's still worth it.
Yeah, the $1,500 to $2,000 flying.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro.
that's a
The
lot.
tickets weren't bad. It was
Realistically-
like $400. The tickets weren't bad at all. It's everything else.
What would it
aside
cost to
from that.
drive? What would it cost you to drive? Like 3
About
tanks of
500.
gas?
$200? You'd say one
Depending on
way?
the
Yeah.
You figure I get 418 miles in a tank, 24 miles to the gallon. $80, 160, probably $500 tops.
That's
So you
the
could
going
even
and
do
back,
it.
right?
Not saying you do, but you could even go like, oh, let's leave a day early. We'll do half the drive day 1. We'll take
Sure.
a B&B and do half the drive.
Sure.
And then you can do the
Sure.
same thing
Sure.
coming back, which is
And still
nice
cheaper.
and easy and relaxed and whatever.
You don't have to worry about
Still
getting
be up
sick from
cheaper.
people at the airport. You don't have to worry about spending money at the airport. I mean, there's a lot of variables that you're removing.
The extra time at the airport. You don't have to worry about your luggage being a certain amount of weight or your carry-ons or this or that going through security.
Yeah. The only reason why I can see flying is just because you have to. Like, you have to go over an ocean.
Yeah. You kind of have to.
Or you're being
Also,
lazy.
people don't want to spend all that time behind the steering wheel.
Right. Not everybody's built for that.
It's like taking a taxi in the air, right?
Yeah.
It's more
not
like a
even that
bus.
fast. That's what I don't understand. How it's not even that fast. Like, it's not
No.
fast. If it's 13 hours for me to drive from where I'm at to go directly to Wildwood, it takes me 3 hours to fly that. If they landed in Wildwood, all right, let's just say it would take 2 hours, which they don't land in Wildwood, by the way. Bree came up with a really good idea. How cool would this be? You get your ticket to fly, right?
Okay.
And it never lands. But what it does do is when you're at your location, you strap up, you jump.
That's a
Ooh.
liability. That's a liability.
Why is that a liability?
Because what if you're dumb and your parachute
No,
No,
doesn't
you sign
work?
some stuff. You sign some stuff.
Not even. You're on a line, bro. They give you a bag. You attach it to a line.
Oh,
You
they
jump
drop
and it
you.
shoots.
Oh, okay.
And you have designated drop points.
Right,
then,
all those
because
for
your luggage is
Wildwood.
coming
You
down
can
with
jump
you.
out now. All those for, and the plane never slows down. Like it's.
And then another plane comes by and drops off gas and everything. So it can
Yeah,
smoke
like
you.
you just jump. Babies and everything. Everybody jumps.
Babies and everything.
Yeah,
Nice.
bro, with the car seats and shit, with the luggage. If they could drop a fucking FMTV or a Hummer out of the back of a C5, you could jump too. Everybody's going, bro. Your sandwich, all of it, Doritos, out.
Even better,
There's
Jay.
not, you know
Even
what?
better,
Fuck
you
it.
take your
There's
car.
not even seats on the plane, bro. You're
Everyone's
standing the whole
standing.
time. Yup. You gotta shit, you gotta piss, pull your pants down, piss in the rut. That's it. Everybody's gotta
You
go.
just take your car on the plane, and they drop. You stay in the car.
That's a little
you're
bit too much.
fasten up, with the
I
kids
like
in
that
the
idea.
plane.
That's nice. But that's first class version. That's where you could bring your own vehicle. You only bring 6 of them, but no, I think it's a great idea. Even let's just say, fine, you don't want to do a line jump. Create some shit. Do you know how much money that would save airplanes too? Like less stops. Just drop them all off. What about like a capsule? Me and Bree
How
get
do you
into a
get
capsule
onto the plane,
and
though?
like an egg, and they just
Oof.
drop it off,
And it
and that
drops,
opens up
yeah.
a chute.
I mean, how do you get onto the plane?
On the tarmac. You just walk up to it. You don't even need TSA. Ain't nobody gonna hijack this shit. You're never gonna make it to a destination. As soon as you get somewhere, everybody fucking falls out of the plane. I think it's a great idea, bro. We need to work on some shit.
It's like one of those old fortresses, those B whatever, the bombers with the doors that open up. And everything.
Yes,
Drop
that's
everything.
what I'm saying. You don't even have to say, "Oh, wow." Well, you're not even paying attention. You're playing on your phone, and it's your drop. It just like a bank shoot. You just drop them out. That's it. You didn't even know it was gonna happen, bro. It would be pop. You know how many people would sign up for that shit? I tell you.
Hells yeah.
Oh my god.
In the middle of you pooping, getting dropped.
That's it. That's it. Dick's in your hand. You're pissing all inside of your pod. Yeah, dude. But I think it's a great idea.
We need to get some investors for this.
Yeah, you obviously got to set up your drop points and shit. But even towns, because they fly. You look at it, it's so weird. They have that cockpit shit on the plane, right? And it's like showing you're going over this town and this temperature outside and it's this altitude. And it's like you watch it on the map. Like they're making it look so fast. But if you look outside at any given time when there's a plane on a VFR, like a international highway in the air, and you look at it, those shits are slow. Like you could watch a plane go by. So that just gives you plenty of time to get out. Like if you got to put your phone in your pocket, you could do that. You're going to miss the mark by 20 feet, right? But you kind of like drop them over a lake, and as the pod hits, it turns into a raft. And now you just float your ass to where you need to go, you know? Or like you put like rubber matting on the bottom of it so it bounces. So like when it hits it, boop, you might get a little concussion. It's padded on the top. It'll be a ride. And then it opens when it tips over. Like just make sure there's no power lines. That's all. It's a great idea.
Yeah, and you have tiers. So if you land in the water, you get that extra, like Comfort Plus.
First class, they come get you.
Yeah, no, then they come get you. If you do Comfort Plus, you get a little pedal.
I like it,
pedal
like
your
a little
weight.
motor that's on the back that
Yeah.
it's like battery powered. Bro, what?
Go wherever you need to go.
No, that means you don't need. Let's just be clear here. That means you don't need any rented car, right?
Or boat.
Yeah, you don't need a boat. You don't need. They're going to drop you off at your house.
No, just bring your fishing lines, drop in the lake, start fishing. Right
No more
there.
terrorist attacks. TSA's all out of a job. Like a win to me.
You start making watertight suitcases so you can use them as a flotation device.
I like it.
Yeah, flamboyant.
I like
Make
it.
them flamboyant.
I like it. See, this is a good invention. This
Luxury
is why, if I
suitcase?
ever win the lottery, I will be broke in about 1 month. Jay, what did you waste it all on? I tried the pod plane. There was 50 people on the plane. Only 6 people made it. I'm out of money. It was really nice though.
Well, let's think what the cons of this are. What are the worst things that could happen in this thing?
Oh, I don't
Number
know.
one,
Someone
you get
gets
a
stuck in a fucking-
concussion.
Someone gets stuck in a tree somewhere. You know, I mean, there's a lot of lawsuits.
That's their fault. They weren't controlling it, or they weren't tipping.
Oh,
or
you don't have
leaning the
control.
right way.
You have no control.
Oh, you don't have control.
No.
Okay.
Like a
You
cargo
just
drop.
drop like a sack of potatoes out of the sky, bro. Just
No whatsoever.
you can't
Like a
shimmy.
Oh, they
cargo
don't have
drop.
the.
Mm-mm.
Maybe we should
I
do
mean,
that
you can
though.
really
That would
one
be
up
easier.
it. And you know what? You don't even the pilot doesn't even know where you're gonna drop. You just press a red button, it just opens doors, and so if you miss the mark, you miss the mark.
Dude, it's like a
thing in the bus where you have the buzzer, the red button to buzz.
That's it. It's just I'm ready to go, and you just hit it, and it just opens the door. They don't even ask you, "Can you confirm?" That is your confirmation. Your finger.
That's gotta be rough because I would be the guy that walks around in the plane and go. You're all doing it.
Or you got somebody that's got
Bye-bye.
Tourette's or cerebral palsy, and then it hits it, and that's it. You just got on.
It's just you fell asleep. You wake up, press that button. Now
Oops.
you're fine.
I think it's great,
Whoops.
bro. I think it's a great idea.
You'd need
I
a
think
good
this could work.
bombardier. That would be nice. Somebody that knows when to drop you, so windage and everything, you kind of
Oh yeah, there
land
you go.
in the
That's a
place
job.
where you need to go.
Sure.
So is this all one price? Like you all go on. Like it doesn't matter how long you've been on the plane.
No, it's dictated about where the plane is taken off at and mileage.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, so I still get my frequent flyer miles.
Oh yeah,
That's good.
but it's like $1 a mile or something.
Oh, it's not bad.
$2.
Does
a
the
mile.
drop count?
No, you all drop from 20,000 feet.
Yeah,
Right,
but
but
I'm
you
saying
get charged.
miles.
You get
Yes.
Oh
charged
no,
Do
no,
I
no,
get
no, no, no,
going
no.
down?
That doesn't count towards your frequent flyer. Frequent drop
Oh, okay.
miles.
Frequent
The
That's a
more
different
drop
thing.
miles you
Drop
have,
miles.
the better pod you get next time.
Nice. I like this.
No
idea.
drop miles, you get the basic pod. The one with no bouncy
stand.
shit, no ore, no nothing.
Yeah, you have to stand for the whole ride. Yeah. I like this.
The luxury drop, you kind of get some air for the first couple
I like it.
of minutes. The other one, you just have to hold your breath. I mean,
I really honestly think, all jokes aside, that parachuting out of a regular 737, Super 8, whatever, would be fun. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, but I think most people wouldn't do that. You've seen those people
If
like
you
in the
saw
video.
everybody doing it, you would do it. You would think it's safe. Just like you see planes, people thought they were all going to crash. But now that everybody gets on them, you just think it's a mode of transportation. It'd be no different. Just like
The only
cars.
thing
You don't
you'd
think
be
when they
doing-
first got in cars, they weren't like, these are death traps.
you'd only need to slightly alter the plane so they can drop out of the tail end. That's all. You don't want to jump in front of the engines because that would be.
Well, if the
Yeah.
engines are high enough, you should be fine, like if they're on a tail.
You're always gonna have that idiot that kind of hits the wing and then tumbles into the engine.
Well, no returns on, no refunds for him.
I don't see how that would be a bad idea.
Well, the only way it would be a bad idea, the only way is for the people to fall asleep and it's overseas. So you're now dropping over the ocean accidentally.
But you would wake up from everything coming down, no?
Yes, but now I'm in the middle of the ocean. That's on you.
You get a
You're
raft.
paying. No, that's just extra cost. We'll come and retrieve you. It's just on your own dime.
What if the parachute could turn into a raft?
That would be cool, but I don't see how.
Interesting.
You'd want to be in a plane next to Jorn, drop at the same spot, and then feed him the onion rings before. So when he hits the water, he farts,
And you have no problem with sharks or whatever. It all stays away from you.
Or it's dead.
then it start bellying up. Yeah, nice.
Oh man.
Now you
Yeah,
have
look at
food.
that. Yeah.
Now you have
Mm.
fresh fish.
Nice. With no way to cook it.
No, but it's
Sushi.
better than nothing. Yeah.
I made a flotation device out of 3 sharks. Salmon.
The parachute turning into a raft would be a really cool idea, though. But I don't think
Yeah.
there's a possible way of doing
If you had a
something like that.
string that went along the canopy, and you pulled on it to make it tighter.
Unless you pull it and it turns you upside down and then it inflates with air, so that way you land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the air wouldn't be a problem for right when you drop.
But a parachute.
I'm
isn't
surprised nobody
watertight
has thought about doing this, or why no one has tried to do that.
because a parachute isn't watertight, and if you want a raft, the material is thicker.
So you use thicker material for the parachute.
Then
wouldn't work?
The parachute will drop on your head, and it'll go faster than you.
Oh,
The whole idea behind the parachute that it's lighter.
Yeah, the purpose is to get you there.
I've never been on.
alive.
I've never used the parachute. Yeah. I know. I never used the parachute, so I can't.
Because if you were
It's like the
talking
whole thing-
lawsuits before,
The viral thing, or what is it? The Mythbusters. Can you survive from the Indiana Jones movie, where you take a raft, jump out of the plane,
Right.
open it up, and could you survive?
Someone already thought about this. Fuck you.
Damn it.
That's in my head. It's called the para raft.
How does it work?
The Power Raft provides a complete bailout system that includes in a single compact maneuverable pack contents include a canopy, environmental package, life raft, survival accessories, emergency locator, ELT. Power Raft is designed to replace conventional parachute and trainers such as whatever. The total weight of the system is less configuration of back parachutes with attached seat. So you could get it attached to an ejector seat. You could wear it just by itself. It already exists. It's just called Power Raft. It's
No,
trademarked.
but it's a package. It's a parachute and a raft. They're separate things,
all
right?
in one that all goes on your back. So you open up a parachute and then you press another button and turn it into a raft. There you go. It already exists. So just give everybody those.
How much do they cost?
I don't know. I didn't look at the price. I'm just more fascinated that that's an actual thing. It's all
Wait,
in
I
one-
just found
one
something
little-
that
You
Go
buy one. You buy
they
one.
had them in
and
World
you
War
have
II.
I don't know. I'm looking at Life Support International. That's the only place I can actually see the Power Raft. And it's a picture of a parachute on the ground with a raft.
What's this that I sent to you?
Well, Special Forces does it as well, right? Halo jump. Have a raft with them.
No, that's different. That doesn't deploy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a survival kit with a raft that you would have when you parachute out. The Power Raft is actually everything in one. Open up
Right.
parachute.
No, because it's called a Power Raft kit. That's why.
Yeah, no, look at all the stuff that's on it. There's no parachute on there. That's just all the stuff. Sea markers, reflector, ointment line.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Power Raft. When you look at that, that is actually a parachute that deploys, and then I guess when you dump the chute, it just turns into a raft. That's fascinating. Damn it. I gotta come up with shit quick. Anyway. So when I become a billionaire, I'm doing this shit. I'm making a plane. Look, they had a plane. I don't know if you guys remember this in the early 2000s or late 90s. They had a plane. I don't know if it still exists. It's like a black jet, like a G5. And you could get it. And all the chicks are topless. And you can fly anywhere you want in the world. And they serve you caviar. Suck your dick. Whatever you want.
What, like the Concorde? Like
No,
the Concorde used to be able to fly to Europe in like 2 hours.
No, this is.
Oh, they
no,
didn't
this
suck
is
your
sexy.
dick in a Concorde.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't give you a blowjob. That was like a. that's the family
cool,
version. No, this wasn't fast. It was just a regular like G5 or G6, G550 maybe. But the idea was it's the flying class with sex appeal. So we were watching The Hunted, great movie, or The Hunt. Great movie, rewatching that. But the plane in the beginning of that is so roomy. Like there's a chair on each side, and you got a walkway that's, I don't know, 9 feet across. Couches and shit, beds, rooms. I just cannot remember the name of that airline. You remember that, Kimmy? Yeah, it was all over TV. But like they were like stewardess that were hot. 20 grand, fly anywhere you want. You get a blowjob and some caviar. That might work for you, Jordan, since you don't get blowjobs at the house.
Yeah, but I also don't have the money to rent out a G5.
Yeah, that's gonna be too
mean,
expensive.
that's the problem.
That'd be the one good thing if I did win all that money, I could get a G5, and I do have people that would actually fly here, so I would actually use that.
I thought you were gonna go the different route. Look, I can get the G5, and I actually do know people that would all give us blowjobs, so we're good. Like, nice.
What's the price of a G5 nowadays?
A G5, 70, new or used? Used 40 million, new 75, 73.
40 million.
G5,
what is it like?
50.
20? What is it like? 20 grand every single flight or whatever?
It's not buying it. It's the maintenance and the cost of that thing. The pilot, the crew, everything. That's pretty costly.
Yeah, but realistically,
I'm
if
gonna
you
be like
have
John-
the 20 million, you probably have the money to do the other.
I want to be like John Travolta and fly my own plane.
36 million for a 2003 model. No, 36 million for a 2020 model. 14 million for a 2003.
Wait.
Yeah, the problem is not the plane itself. The problem is the pilot and the gas. That's the problem.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, how much is the gas usually for, like, if you were to go from New York to Florida, what is that going to cost you in fuel?
It's gonna be expensive.
Hey, but you can rent one, even from here to the States.
Yeah. I wanted to fly to UK with a bunch of. Well, I was gonna do that with some people, 10 of us, after the first bash, and all we had to do was spend 10 grand a pop. Sounds like a lot, but that's round trip, and that's
okay.
10 people on a full jet. That's you chilling.
But
like
that's almost the price for first class. No, it's just a little bit more than that. First class would have been like $5K. It's $5K for first class. Now, if you're in a G5, so much more worth it.
And no TSA checks. You just
Right.
walk up.
just get on the tarmac and you leave. That's it.
Yeah,
That
It can
alone
land
is
at a smaller
it's worth it.
It can land at a smaller airport, so you could be closer to
Yes.
your destination.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know about prop plane airports, but definitely small land strips. G5s, small plane. I mean, it's big, but it's small.
It's not a 747. That's the difference.
And you would think that you save that much time. You really don't. When you look at like a G6 or a 737, 747, you might save an hour.
Huh.
Like I want to get on a plane, and I don't know what it is, but none of them go over 500 miles per hour. Put me on a plane that does Mach, Mach 1, Mach 2.
No,
I'm in.
The ones
Fighter
that
jet.
Jorn is on, the ones that Jorn goes on, don't they go 600-700 to go across the ocean? I'm almost positive they did.
The only one you had was the Concorde.
right?
That was faster. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mach
but that was almost at a
1.2.
Mach. Yeah, so it
Yeah.
was at Mach speed. No?
Yeah, Concorde goes through the sound barrier, no?
Yeah, that's how it made it into Europe
I
in
think
4
so.
hours, 3 hours. Yeah.
It wasn't comfortable. You could still find footage, like, woof. And it was loud. And back then,
And
you didn't have noise canceling headphones either, so.
It could
it kind of
fly
tended to
at
fall
Mach
apart.
1. It could,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it wasn't.
It's theoretical.
It didn't always fly at Mach 1. What is that? 750? 7.
Isn't it something like they could only do it over the ocean, not over landmass where people lived or something?
Because of the sonic boom, right?
Bro, you think about it.
Yeah.
If they said, look, we got a plane here, right? Mach 2. You're going to take off and you're going to land in 20 minutes. Tell me how many ticket sales you're going to get.
Woo, woo, a lot.
I'm buying that ticket. Instead of 3 hours, it's 3 minutes. I'm in. You're going to get nauseous as shit. That's fine.
Especially business people.
That's fine.
Well, that's
3
the people
minutes
that use the
to go to
Concorde.
California. Giving me. Let me see. How much?
Yeah. But remember, the Concorde was done by people who had money. You know, average Joe Schmo didn't
Yeah, but
say,
it
"Oh, I'm going to
failed.
go take."
But it failed.
Because there weren't that many people using it.
No,
because
there was a lot of people using it.
It failed because of the crash.
They fell apart. They fell
Uh-huh.
apart.
Oh, they fell apart. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, they were. Yeah, well, because of I'm sure with today's tech, this was also 20 years ago when the last
Bro,
flight
they're
went
talking
out,
about
right?
fucking electric flight liners now, like electric ones, which is crazy. I am not going to be in the first set of people to fly on that. I'm sorry. That's way too heavy, bro. That is way too heavy. I don't give a shit. Nope. Yeah, I want to see it go for 30. I don't even need 30 years. Give it 5 years, and then I'll get on one. Nope.
I mean,
But
batteries
they
are always
have those
going
ones
to be
that
heavier.
they have the one that they're building with the pole in it, the real one. Like you're getting crazy, bro. Getting crazy now.
A bunch of batteries is always going to be heavier than a bunch of fuel, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, when we were delayed going here, we were delayed because they had 2,000 pounds, not $2,000, 2,000 pounds of extra fuel. How much
So they had to
pounds
burn
of
it.
fuel you got in there?
A lot.
Like how?
A lot.
20,000?
Did they tanker it out or did they burn it off?
No, they had a truck come up and drain it all.
Oh,
It
really?
took 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's something people don't get either. That those planes, they don't fly with full tanks. They kind of calculate, oh, it's gonna need this amount. It's gonna have this weather along the way, and then we'll add some for safety. We'll add a little bit more, but that's about
Give
it.
an extra 3% in
Just
case
in
some shit
case.
goes down.
Yeah.
Well, they don't want
Just
to pay
in
all that
case.
money, right? Even though you're gonna fill it all up later anyway.
Yeah, but then
but the weight flying is going to
it's-
cause it to go
yeah.
slower, which uses more fuel.
So the more fuel you have on board, the more fuel you need to use to fly the thing.
Yeah.
I say empty that bitch out, run it lean, go 700 miles per hour.
Just
That's what I say.
fumes.
Fumes. That's
Just
all.
fumes,
Yeah.
bro. Do you know how much turbulence you're gonna have? Fun ride. That's what I'm talking about. But everybody can start panicking when it's turbulence. I'm like, yes, finally something. Like, Jesus. 3
The last
hours
couple
got
of
my thumb in
miles
my
just-
ass, bro.
Just glide it out.
Yeah.
So then
Turn
the
off
weight of
the
your
engines and just
I think
the weight
about
of your
that, though, when I
luggage
get on
doesn't
a
matter.
plane. I think about that all the time when I get on a plane. Is okay, we are 4,000 feet in the air. If we were to hit a tree right now, what would happen to the person in that first row right there? Like that's what goes. It's so dark. Like Bria's got her phone to the window. If a bird flies up and hits that engine, she's gonna get guts and not be able to see, and she might die first before I do. So
Wow,
let
bird
me
strike. No.
Close the window down. What do you mean bird strikes?
Oh.
Bird strikes crash planes, don't they?
If
Back in
it's
the
a
day.
whole bunch of birds and it's a two engine plane, maybe.
Yeah.
If it's a 4 engine,
I
one
don't
bird
get
strike.
on 4 engines. I either got singles or doubles. What happens if a
And it
single
usually
engine
happens
goes out?
when they
Usually happens when they take off or when they land.
See ya. They really had no backup plan at that point, right? We got 1 engine. See what happens.
Just glide it.
How many
glide.
parachutes you got? How many parachutes you
And
got?
how come they don't? On a boat, you got lifeboats. On a plane, you get a fucking raft. Like that's, and that's the back of your
Right.
seat. Give me a baby chute. Give me some shit. Like, I want a fucking seat and an oxygen mask. Who planned this out?
Oxygen gets you high.
and even that raft is wishful thinking, because if you plow into the
You know why they
ocean,
tell you to tuck, right? You know why they tell you to tuck? So when your head hits the back of that seat, it breaks your fucking neck and you're dead.
Yeah,
There's
you're
no
done
lawsuit.
straight away.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like, everybody
Yeah.
tuck.
Yeah.
No, fuck you. You tuck. I'll stand.
Upright.
Yeah, bro. Like, everybody put your head between your legs so when we crash, it breaks your neck. I mean, it breaks the fall. Yeah, all right. I'm good. Put your seatbelt on so you lose your legs. No.
Which I don't understand. I never understood the seatbelt thing on the airplanes. I still don't. It's like, where are you going to go?
Forward.
So you stay
Oh.
in your seat.
Up.
That's all.
Or up. Yeah, or
Hit
up.
your head. That's why it is. That's the only
seatbelt isn't
reason.
supposed to save you from crashing in a plane either.
No.
It's just to keep you in the seat when there's turbulence. That's all.
Yep.
Man, I love good turbulence. The kind of shit that shakes the windows. Huh.
Yep.
I'm weird.
You only get that with the domestic.
It gives you
Unfortunately, I don't get it.
It gives you the
Oh, you
feeling
probably
that
fly
something's-
too high, right? 40,000 up.
Bro, you get usually when you're taking off or landing. That's when you get like ooh, a little bit of it, but other than that, no.
Gives you the feeling,
fun-
Spade. It's just when Belton goes over your lap. Do you really think that's going to help any?
That's what I'm saying. It's not going to do anything. So why even bother? I never put my seatbelt on.
That's why they
Just living
stopped doing it in
rebellious, of
cars.
course. Of course. You just tell them you're not going to change the way you're sitting, right? I'm not going to change this. I'm not going to modify
No.
what's over my legs. You
No.
silly asshole.
No.
Yo, you want to hear something creepy?
That's
I'm not being funny. So the last trip, I didn't say nothing pretty. I don't know if she's listening, but whatever. So the last trip, I thought there was a kid behind me, right? The stewardess, she was kind of cute, old. I don't know, 45, 50 maybe. And I swear to God, she was checking me out. Like, I'm not joking. And there was a point where my mind might have seen it, and it didn't happen, but I think it did. She squeezed the tits together for me. And I said, I don't know why she would be doing that for a kid that's like 6 hours back. I actually got out of my, like, not stood up, but I looked down the aisle to see where the kids were, because the faces she was giving me was either I want to fuck you or here, sucking my boobs, you look thirsty. Like, though it was one of those two, and I couldn't find any kids. And I was like, I banged this stewardess real quick. It's the first good-looking one I've had. So that's nice. You got some eye candy. You had some nice
Still
ones
zero.
too? Oh, zero?
Still zero. Oh, they're all decrepit.
Emirates. You have to fly Emirates.
Those are the
Flying
kind you want to
Emirates.
bang, though. You want
Yeah.
to bang the decrepit ones.
Really?
Yes,
Do you?
you haven't lived.
I feel like I would kill them.
That's the idea, is to, hate fuck.
But they bring me food. Who's gonna bring me my food? I mean,
Well, if you kill them, you don't have to worry about them bringing you food anymore.
Wow.
And I don't know who the hell shits and pisses in these how do you do the Mile High
Airplane?
Club?
I
It's
Oh,
too
the
tight to
bathroom
do
is
anything,
this big.
man.
It's this
You
big.
can't.
how many I've flown a significant amount to the States now, and it's 8 hours minimum. I've never been on a plane.
What do you mean?
You
You've
mean the
never
bathroom?
seen one
Piss.
where couples walk up?
Oh, I've never seen that either, but I just go before I get on.
Oh
the,
yeah, I don't.
on the flight.
I could wait till I land.
It's so dirty in there.
But
It's so
do
dirty.
people actually still do that shit when they have sex?
I've never seen it.
You have to be a gymnast
I don't know how you get
or a yoga instructor.
I'm looking at the door and I'm saying I can't even fit in the door, and I've lost weight.
Exactly.
How do you get 2 people in there?
2 midgets?
You can't unless you're in first class.
I would watch that. Midgets in a bathroom.
The first class
I
bathroom.
would upgrade for that. I would get them.
Okay, so my problem was the last flight that I had, the first class bathroom was for the first half of the plane.
Oh, so everybody used it?
Yeah. Well, and then the back half had the back bathroom. And I'm not trying to be all upright and pretentious. I'm just saying, if you're sitting behind me, don't touch my fucking chair. You don't get walk in your lane, lady, and don't touch my chair. Because they be touching my chair and shit, like helping them walk because they're handicapped. Get a wheelchair.
Why?
Get a pulley system. I don't know. Figure out how to get up there aside from using my shit as a crutch. Right? Like they're and it's sounds so mean. I'm just like, you're so poor. Don't touch my chair. Right? Like you're not allowed to touch my chair. This is my chair. Right? I don't go to your shit and rest my arm on your shit. Okay, let's be clear. If I'm the first one on the plane, I'm the first one off the plane. Okay? There's a reason why they say boarding one. That's everybody that paid enough of money to be on one. When they say boarding all else, that's the last people off the plane. Yep. I get priority. But then I feel like I have to give the old guy the advantage and get his bag out of the overhead. And he's looking at me like, are you going to move over? No, I'm not. Are you going to stand up? That's where the asshole in me comes out. My patience is...
No. I feel like you're actually right in this. I feel I'm in the back of the plane. I'm the peasant. I know my role.
You have to
bow your head. Don't make eye contact with the first class people.
Don't look.
And get in the back of the plane.
You're not allowed to look up here.
Yes.
Nice.
I agree.
You didn't pay enough.
A separate exit for people in first class and a separate entrance. I do not want to associate with you, and I sure as in shit am not going to go shit in that tiny-ass bathroom after someone from economy shitting there. Because they probably wiped their ass with like fucking toilet paper from the poor people bathroom. Get the fuck out of here. If you're going to shit in my bathroom, you got to pay for it. There's a toll. Every seat you go past in first class is $5. Then you can go shit there. You can't pay the fucking fee, leave. It's the same as crossing a bridge going from Jersey to New York. Can't pay it, turn around. Go the other way.
And
I'm pretty sure you can, people, bro.
You can actually smell the poor people's diet. Like, I don't want that.
Is it weird? When the one lady was walking past me, I actually smelled. Like instead of just, that might be how I got the Ronies, but I wanted to smell she wiped her ass good enough. I swear to God, strike me dead, bro. Ooh,
so imagine Jorn going to the bathroom there. Imagine Jorn having Burger King and then going on the bathroom in an airplane.
But they're going to let him shit in my bathroom. Shit back there.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you're not allowed up here. And what's up with the
divider?
That
would be the only time where they open up a door.
It should be a closet door, like a wooden latchable. Give me the pilot door for the first class.
Yeah.
That's what. Seal it up. Security code it.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. I don't want that shit. The reason why you get that nice upgraded seat is because of all the people that paid extra to get those seats. That's all you have is the seats we used last year. That's all. That's all you shit. You ain't paying enough to touch me. Now I know how celebrities feel. No paparazzi, please. None. Please, get out of my face.
Just paid according to your guys' description of Jorn farting or pooping. That would be the only time in history where they open up a door to vent the airplane.
Open the window. They got one window that they actually roll down just to suck that shit out.
Roll down. Actually roll. That old car window.
He's also likely to be arrested for trying to do a terrorist attack on the airplane. So He used some,
Hey, that's
some
what
type
you.
of gas.
No, that's not on me. That's on you. You bought the cheap ticket. You took a risk.
That shit's
All
gonna
right.
circulate through the entire plane. So that's really bad.
Oh, that's the next problem. Is if you're gonna put a bathroom up by here, put it behind us, not where the air is circulating.
In front.
Because
Yeah,
now I'm getting your poop particles. I'm gonna start gagging. I'm done. I'm gonna start. I gotta go.
And that's how they got sick. Yep.